Alright, we are now live on YouTube, starting on Rumble, starting the music. Hello, good morning, happy New Year's Eve. Hello. This is This Date in History, aka TDH. This show is all about what happened today throughout the annals of recorded history. There goes my hats. Join us as we delve into yesteryear, not only for interesting and important happenings, but to possibly even answer questions you don't know you have. The source of our information come from the smart device, come from the website on thisday.com. For links to this source, the music, or anything else potentially interesting, please check the underbar of the description below. And as usual, all links gathered throughout the show will appear post-live stream. Anyway, I am Xander, and who am I joined by today?
I don't know. It depends on how I feel, but I guess we'll call me Alice of Pooh today.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard how you feel right there.
Alice.
So, yeah. So like it is New Year's, so I got to put on my New Year's hat at least. So yeah.
You had a couple. You had a few on there for a second.
And we are hoping that the Loon will join us. He's downstairs eating some breakfast, so he'll be a little bit later today, but he will be joining us most likely. And of course, you viewer are you. Thank you so much for joining us, whether it's the stream or you're watching later. Happy New Year, and thank you for spending it with us. Anyway, today is Sun's Day, aka Sunday, December 31st, 2023, the last day of 2023. The last episode of This and This Year. I'm actually going to archive this as 2023 later on and stuff. Maybe I'll do that during the peanut layer today. But anyway, let's jump into the history today, shall we? Alice, do you want to start us off here in 192?
I think I can handle something like that. What, 192 you say? What? Why is it? Oh my gosh, why am I, I'm going to have to read right here. Sorry. Roman Emperor Commodus survives poisoning attempt by his mistress only to be strangled in the bath in assassination plot.
Wow. So
for some reason my on this day is November 24th, which makes no sense.
Yeah, we're not even in that month. That's the wrong time. Everything's wrong. What? Did you have it bookmarked to that time? Like,
I just wrote on this day and it gave me I think it was an old page I'd opened on my phone. Oh, that's hilarious. Let's go here. Give me 1 second here. The day in history.
Well, let's move on up. What do we got here in the 406?
Yeah. The 406, we have 80,000 Vandals, Alans, and Suebians cross the Rhine in Amain's beginning invasion of Gallia.
Ooh.
Gallia.
Happy New Year. Here's an invasion. So, wow.
Hey, 80,000 strong, too. Holy
yeah,
bucket.
that's a lot of people.
Yeah, we also have 535 here. We have the Byzantine general Belisarius completes the first conquest of Sicily, defeating Ostrogothic garrison of Syracuse, and ending his consulship for the year. There
wow.
We go.
Huh.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What's going on with today in this history?
I don't know. Noah was having a weird problem yesterday. We both had the same exact URL, but his was different. Like his page. It wasn't showing some things that mine was showing. It was weird.
I think. He probably because he didn't click into the historical event.
No. He was completely correct. Like he was where he needed to be, but it wasn't showing up on his.
Wow.
It was because he sent me the URL, and it was a 1-to-1. His URL was the exact same as mine, but his display was different. So that's kind of weird. I mean, like, as we know, like, the internet on your phone is different than the internet on your computer, and now I'm wondering if they've diversified that even more. What are they hiding? So
I don't know, man.
But anyway,
you got to dabble into that one.
Oh, you did your 3 here. Moving
on
up
to
my
3. Your turn.
Moving on up to 1229, we have James I of Aragon, the Conqueror, entered Medina Mayurca, aka Palma, consummating Christian conquest of the island of Majorca. Alright. So Christians at it again,
Oh god, here we go. We have got another expulsion.
I see. Yeah. 1492, 100,000 Jews were expelled from Sicily. What do they keep doing? Like, why does this keep happening? Like...
I don't understand it. It's everywhere.
Like what? Seriously, like yeah, the Jews have had a horrible time through history, but why does this stuff keep happening?
I'm laughing out of frustration, people. Just
I know.
So you know.
It's ridiculous. You know?
It's getting old, man.
I
Like,
know.
how many times? It's like, I swear to God, it's like every time you do a history show, it's like
There's
one
something
time
about Jews, you know? There always is.
some Jew gets expelled from a country or a city or a state. Like, I'm still baffled by the Tennessee one.
Oh yeah, the
But
one with
I still haven't gotten over that one. Yeah,
wait, are you
with
talking about the
Joseph
one with
Grant.
Grant?
Yeah, with Grant. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Executive Order 11 or whatever it was, or something.
Execute Order
66. Anyway, we're going to move on to
I know.
1564. William I of Orange demanded freedom of religious conscience for his subjects in dramatic speech to the Council of State. Hell yes. You know?
There we go.
Religion of freedom, religion of, you know, freedom of this, freedom of that. Like, you know, I guess freedom could be a religion, question mark? I don't know. Like, religion, it's, or freedom.
The leader of the Dutch revolt.
Yeah. But back to you, Miss Alice. 1600 on the dot. Look at that.
Boop, 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 boop. We got 1600 here. British East India Company is chartered.
Huh.
Oh boy.
All right, we all know about that. So.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you know, like, well, you know, we look at modern day and how, you know, governments are using companies to circumvent laws to do things that are horribly disgusting. Well, it's been going on for centuries. Like, you know, the British East India Company was the company that literally, like, you know, founded, took over India. It wasn't the British, you know, like, government, you know, with conquest. They used a company to do all that and everything, so that way they can circumvent the laws because they're not the government, they're a company, you know. So that song and dance has been going on for a long time. So, anyway, 1621.
You want me to do 1621 instead of 1604? Okay.
You want to do 1604 as well? Go for it. I mean, it's whatever. It's not really a notable thing, but
we'll do the Treaty of Mikulov in 1621. The Hungarian King Bethlen Gaber and Holy Roman Emperor Ferdinand II signed the Treaty of Mikulov, ending the war between them.
Now that's interesting because when you think about it, you know, Constantinople, aka now Istanbul, known today, you know, is the capital of Turkey, and you know that was the capital of the Holy Roman Empire or the Eastern Roman Empire later on. But I believe, I mean, from what it says here, it looks like they didn't yet have that, you know, and I think it was called Air or something prior. I just got a DM from MTM. Alice in Wonderland discovered antiparticles with Hitler in the... What the hell? Oh, wait, that's me. What the hell? This is our video. 8th of 2nd, 23. What the hell? Okay, that's a weird thing to DM to me. Alright. Anyway, let's move on up to 1669.
Oh, good lord. 1669. We got France and Brandenburg signed secret treaty.
Ooh.
What kind of secret treaty are they doing? What are the Chickasaws up to, my friend?
The secret treaty of Dover, huh? I wonder.
Ooh.
It was a treaty. Oh, this is England and France. What was this? This is Brandenburg. Isn't Brandenburg Germany? You know, the Brandenburg Gate?
I think France and Brandenburg signed a secret treaty.
But
what it says right here on mine.
What was the secret treaty with France? But this is something else. So
can you click right on it? Let me see what happens when I click on it.
What, the France
and blue thing? So the French.
That just shows you 1669.
Religion. Oh, that's shit.
Yeah, that just shows you everything that happened on that year.
Crap.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Anyway,
well, we should probably just look that up and see if we can find that out later.
Yeah, no, if anybody can figure out more about this, because this requires research, please let us know in the comment section.
We don't have time to delve too. Yeah, we don't have time to delve too hard into it.
Speaking of comments, Alice, you got to remind me from time to time to check the comments, because we get viewers now actually, you know.
Hey Xander.
Hey Alice.
Check the comments.
What? Oh, okay.
I reminded you, check the comments. Do we have any comments right now, actually?
No, not yet. Anyway.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Moving on up to
16. Do you want me to set an alarm?
No. Let's just move on up to 1687. The first Huguenots departed France to the Cape of Good Hope. So, the Huguenots, you know? Pretty interesting. And 1695, this one's interesting. A window tax was imposed in England, causing many shopkeepers to brick up their windows to avoid the tax. So essentially, they taxed you on how many windows you had in your structure, be it your house, your business, whatever. That's why if you go to England, or it wasn't just England, it was various other countries in Europe that did similar things. There's a lot of buildings, older buildings in Europe that have bricked up windows, and this is the reason why. So that, as long as they're bricked up, it's no longer a window. They don't get taxed on it. Isn't that ridiculous? Getting taxed on a window?
I've seen buildings like that too, even out in the United States. Where I wonder if the United States had a window tax at some juncture too.
Did the U.S. have a window tax? I don't think so. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. The tax was repealed in 1858. In the United States, the so-called glass tax or window tax was a nickname for the 1798 U.S. direct tax, which included a tax on dwellings valued at more than $100 and on 2 acres or less. It used the numbers of windows as a measure of values, as one of the measures of values. So, wow, we did have a window tax. What the hell?
See, that's why you'll see some, like brick buildings where the windows, like you can tell that there's bricks that are newer.
Yeah.
There.
Well, you can tell it was a window because it's like an arch or something, and it's just like, what the hell is this? You know?
Yeah. So like I've seen it out here in Pennsylvania. So.
Well, there you go. I didn't even think about that. That's why I have you on the show, Alice.
Sweet. See, look at me. I'm a smart girl.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Hey, you can be a smart fella, but sometimes you're a fart smeller.
Butt scratcher.
Hold on. Butt scratcher? Where is it? Here we go. Butt scratcher!
Butt scratcher here.
Scratch butter.
Scratch butter. So we got 1700 here.
Go for it.
We got Gregory conquers Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar. Freya and Groningen adopt Gregorian calendar. Tomorrow is 1/12/1701.
Wow, so they missed the New Year's. It's already like a third of the way into the month. That sucks.
It's the 12th of January already.
Everybody experiences coma syndrome.
Julio!
What day is it? What year is it?
Gregorian. The Gregorian calendar is what it is. That's better.
Scratch butter.
This is ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna do 1711 here.
1703 actually.
You want? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. Here comes Lady Death. Here. 1703, the Ganroku earthquake, the coast of Japan near Edo, a modern-day Tokyo. If people don't know that, kills thousands and triggers a large tsunami, killing thousands more.
Jesus. It's like, hey, all you die, and then I won't forget about you. Now all you die. Like, wow.
Yeah. Now that I saw I didn't actually see that. I just saw Ganroku, I was like, oh, something I can't pronounce, maybe.
Edo, Japan. So.
Yeah, Edo, Japan, which is actually not modern-day Tokyo.
And now, what's funny is Tokyo, I don't think is actually a city. We know it as a city, but it's not actually like legally a city. It's more like an area. It's a greater area. Like how there's Los Angeles proper, and then the greater Los Angeles area. The whole thing of Tokyo is like
just kind of like
it's not classified as a city, like something like that. If I'm right.
So it's like a metropolitan area.
Something like that. Like it has some weird classification.
It's kind of like how in Minnesota, the Twin Cities metropolitan area is great. It's Minneapolis and St. Paul. It's called the Twin Cities. So.
Okay, right here.
Then you have different one things. Yeah.
It says here, right here, Tokyo by definition is a prefecture/state only. There is no such thing called Tokyo City, although its metropolitan nature makes it look like one. Tokyo Prefecture itself compromises 23 wards, 26 cities, 1 commandery, 3 towns, and 1 villages. None of them is actually called Tokyo. So it's a collective. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Yeah, that's wild though. There's actually no actual Tokyo City. Like
that's actually kind of cool that I never really actually fully knew that.
Yeah, well, I didn't search for it. I just heard it randomly, how I just did to you. I heard it from somebody else like that. So.
Ooh, shit, snacks, man! I got 2 cool ones in a row here.
Yeah, go for it.
So we have in 1711 now we have John Churchill. He's the first Duke of Marlborough, not to be mistaken with cigarettes. Marlborough, fired as English Army commander.
Well, if it's not to be confused with cigarettes, Alice, why was he fired?
Oh man, we're gonna go into like the fish jokes again, aren't we?
Well, let's see how the scale weighs. So.
Okay, I don't know if I can get that deep.
Are we gonna start talking about Titanic jokes again now? Anyway.
oh yeah, we gotta talk
Under
about
pressure. Anyway,
Oh,
before
man,
we implode, let's go on to what do you got here? 1744. This is pretty big here.
Well, let me just dig into the submarine here. And 1744, we have English astronomer James Bradley announces discovery of Earth's nutation, motion or wobble. So he basically discovers that the Earth wobbles.
Yeah.
We're a wobbly planet.
We are.
Kinda, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, I
For
gotta
all
wear my
those
hat at an
Doctor
angle
Who,
just to be weird.
for all those Doctor Who fans out there,
Yep.
the Whovian. Oh, speaking of, do we have any Whovian comments down below?
Let's see here. Do we have a comment? No, we don't have anything yet. But we do have some viewers. So,
hello, everybody out there.
yeah. 1756, Russia joined the Alliance of Versailles. So that's...
Ooh.
What is the Alliance of Versailles? Let me look that up here really quick. And actually, well, that's not even the right one. So the Treaty of Versailles, no, that's 17... Wait a minute. 1756, the Treaty of Versailles. There's another Treaty of Versailles. Not to be confused with the one that ended the First World War.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a diplomatic agreement between France and Austria. It was signed in 1756 at the Palace of Versailles in France. There were 4 treaties signed on this agreement. The two countries offered mutual assistance if attacked by Great Britain or Prussia. The Franco-Austrian alliance, which lasted in some form or another for the next 30 years, was established. And there's not really a whole lot on this wiki, so...
Sorry, I couldn't help it. You said Prussia, and it made me think Queen. Under pressure.
Under pressure! Dun 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 dun.
Dude, we got the Battle of Jacques, dude.
Go for it.
Oh, thank you so much. You know me with the French.
Hold on a second. Time out. Don't you have like a little hat you like wear? Like you have your little like Mardi Gras hat? Where is that? I just remembered. You have like a little top hat with a headband or something.
Yeah, I think it's in storage right now.
Son of a gun! Alice,
no.
everything cool you have is in storage. Why? Like...
Because of the fire.
Oh, well, that makes sense. Never mind. Okay, I recant my rage. So, anyway, what do we got here in 1775?
So we have here the Battle of Quebec. It's Battle of Quebec, American Continental Army led by Richard Montgomery is defeated trying to take the British stronghold of Quebec City in the American Revolutionary War. General Montgomery is killed and Benedict Arnold is injured.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a big battle right there.
Yeah, we kind of got screwed there.
And like, on the subject of Quebec, speaking of Canada...
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
Hello.
Canada.
Golden Loon here.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How you doing, Alice?
Happy New Year, buddy.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
I love you, Papa Dukes.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah. We're one big, crazy, dysfunctional, unrelated family, aren't we?
Yeah.
Sometimes the family you choose is better than the family you were born into. So.
That is really true.
Yeah. So.
I actually am lucky I have some pretty cool siblings, but you're my extended family by default.
Yay!
So.
I'm your brother from another mother, and you're my sis from another miss. So, yeah. Anyway, 1776, Rhode Island established wage and price controls to curb inflation. Limit was 70 cents a day for carpenters, 42 cents for tailors. Wow.
Well, we know that doesn't work.
Oh, there you go.
Well, it did back then, so...
Price control? Nah.
Well, price control, no.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I thought you were talking about
Nixon
how much...
did it too, that didn't work with anything.
So,
Hey.
yeah.
Holy buckets.
1781, the Bank of North America, the first U.S. bank, opened.
Yeah, I was just looking at that one. That's why I was like, ooh.
Yeah. And then 1783, import of African slaves was banned by all of the northern U.S. states. Yes. Let me cheer for that. Where's my cheer?
Dude, little golf claps too.
Okay. where's the golf clap? Here we go.
I have one for that. I was just.
Anyway,
Oh,
Alice,
goodness.
moving on up. Let's get into the next century,
Century?
1805.
Yeah. What we have here in
here we go.
1805, the end of French Republican calendar. France returns to the Gregorianism.
Yeah, the Gregorian calendar. So
That
Yeah,
was
he
in
was-
1805?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Didn't know it was that late when they.
Well, I mean, like, you know, a lot of places have tried their own calendars, like
Yeah.
Russia, like, you know, like, well, like in the 1900s, the Soviet Union tried to make their own calendar, and eventually they just kind of went back to the Gregorian. Like, that's kind of a universal calendar,
Yeah.
you know. So, like, which like, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Despite all of the hell happening all over the world, all of the anger, the rage, the wars, the animosity, the fighting, somehow the world has been able to have like a unified, for the most parts, you know, measurements, be it like, you know, time,
Well,
like calendars, like measurements.
Weights is, you know, we've got.
Well, we use the imperial system
got
we use the
year, and then
yes,
you got metrics.
but when you're shipping something, when you're doing anything internationally, they use metric.
Yeah.
NASA uses metric.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, when you're doing anything involving anything outside of this country, then you're using metric because that's what everybody else is using.
More uniform, more
More
consistent.
universal, yes.
Yeah.
Roll,
And more
So-
universal.
roll the maps.
It's more
Don't
practical
fold
to
them.
use. We just don't teach
put
it
a
here,
crease.
so it seems confusing.
Yeah. Well, what really pisses me off is that England is always like, "Oh, you stupid people with your freedom units." I'm like, dude, freedom units was your invention, England. You know, like.
Hey, you know, you should have the Golden Loon read one of these upcoming features with 1857. He really should read this one, being that he is Canadian.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's see here. We have 1831. So yeah, you can take 1831 and 41, and we'll have Loon here read 57.
Yeah, there we go. So, in 1831, Gramercy Park is deeded to New York City.
Oh, all right.
And then 1841, Alabama becomes the first state to license dental surgeons.
Alabama, of all
Ooh.
places.
Go Alabama.
Yeah, the one of, like, you know, all those Southern people who have, like, you know, according to Family Guy, gingivitis and all that stuff. kind of ironic. So I don't know where I'm going with this, but
I don't either.
but anyway,
Anywho.
no, you want to read this one? It's Canada. So
I can't even.
You got it, Papa, dude.
I can't now. It's just too blurry.
wow.
I don't bring my glasses.
Wow, yeah. 1857, Queen Victoria chose Ottawa as the new capital of Canada.
That's the only part I could read is the blue. Queen
Ah,
Victoria.
Queen Victoria.
Okay,
yeah.
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 That woman.
Yep.
I am not amused.
Let's see here. 1859, Dutch colony in the Dutch Indies counted 4,800 slaves. Ugh.
Jeez.
Oh, oh. And then in 1861, a then world record of 22,990 millimeters of rain fell in a single year in Cherrapunji, Assam, in India. All right,
That's a lot of rain.
Metrics, millimeters.
millimeters, yeah. So that sounds
a
like
lot
a
of
lot of
nuts.
rain.
It's a
I wish you had the little soundboard for it. That's a lot of
one
nuts
meter,
from.
1
From
meter,
Kyle.
1,000.
You need to get that.
Go ahead.
So.
What were
What
you
do we
saying,
have here,
Alice?
buddy? Oh, I was saying you should get the sound like effect for "That's a Lot of Nuts" from Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
That's a lot of
Come on,
nuts.
Yeah.
Well, what do
You
you
need to
got?
get
You got
that
a cool
sound,
one here, 1862.
Oh, I see this. So from 1862, from today to about the 20th of January, the Battle of Stones River in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, in the U.S. Civil War was taking place. So this was like about a 21-day battle.
Yeah. I actually wanted you
Yeah.
to read the second one. I didn't realize there was another 1862, so
Oh,
my
shoot.
bad. Actually, there's
Oh, yeah.
several. So the Lincoln one,
I
though.
know. Yep, a then world record. Yeah, you said that one. That's 1862. But then the other 1862 is the West Virginia was admitted to the Union. So President Abraham Lincoln signs an act admitting West Virginia to the Union.
Yeah. So, you
So,
know,
yeah, there's
Lincoln.
2 of them.
yeah. Well, you know, the Loon here and I were like straight up to, talking about various things, and you know, we spoke about West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, West Virginia is absolutely gorgeous. I've
West
driven through that
Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. I need singing lessons.
state. I suck at singing.
No,
I
we
used
don't
to be
encourage
kind of
that
decent at it.
voice.
Well, if I can better it, you know.
I can better it. I want to better myself.
Bettering it isn't the answer. Still gonna hurt.
Just scissoring is. I mean, yes. Snip, snip.
Hey, I want to hear about Lincoln. We missed him in '62.
Well, no, we read it. This was West Virginia to the Union.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He admitted West Virginia to the Union. That's why he's saying West Virginia.
But you got another 1862 here, Union ironclad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have the Union ironclad ship, the Monitor, sank off Cape Hatteras of North Carolina. That sucks.
So like,
it doesn't tell you if anyone died.
USS Monitor ironclad. Oh yeah, this one. So the one with the turret, the famous one, the USS Monitor. Yeah. So, yeah, that was like the first turret on the ship. I think that was the first turret ever.
I don't know.
Like,
that's cool.
Because before that, cannons were always fixed. You know, you didn't spin them.
True.
So.
Shut up from the side.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at the difference between the U.S. and the CS ironclads, you know, the U.S. had the with the turret with the two cannons, while the Confederacy had like the pyramidal type one with still the cannons on the side and fixed. So, yep. Anyway, you got another one here, 1870. This one is really cool.
J.D. Schneider patents rocket mail in France, but it wasn't done.
And that is exactly what you think. They literally launched a rocket filled with mail. Like, you know, like express delivery. You know?
You just get mail exploded in your face from like 300 yards away.
But no, that was a real thing. They actually were like, you know, testing. We tried it out here in the U.S. as well. I remember that. Like, they actually like, you know, like, you know, just send a missile full of mail, and you know, then whoever it is on the receiving, they collect it after it lands, and then they you know, give the letters to people, whatever. Could you imagine like missiling mail everywhere, like pew, like?
Yeah, I remember.
Someone gets stabbed in the eye with a piece of black mail.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Pony Express by chance?
No.
Strangely enough, though, like for how famous it is, the Pony Express only lasted like a year and change. Yeah. So it was a very short endeavor. But you got one here in 1879, Cornerstone.
1879, we got Cornerstone laid for Honolulu's Ailani Palace, only royal palace in the U.S.
All right, so let's take a look
What
at
does that
this
look like?
Honolulu's
Yeah,
Ailani Palace. Oh, this one, okay.
Oh,
that's a cool looking building. Oh, fairly
dude,
standard palatial looking architecture. So you know, European, very European. So
very regal.
Yeah, well, not extremely regal, just.
No.
But I like all the color stuff I like all the color stuff they have. Like full view. Hold on a second. Let me bigger this. Hold on a second. Oh my. There we go.
The glass you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about like the little balloons on the railings. You see all the little balloons?
Yeah.
Lanterns or something. It looks cool.
Speaking of lanterns, check out what next year the one after that is.
Well, let's see here. 1879. Oh, perfect segue there, Alice. Good pull.
Right?
Yeah.
You like that?
That was kind of electrifying right there. Edison gave the first public demonstration of his incandescent lamp. I wonder who he stole that from. Oh, yeah.
Tesla.
Yeah, probably. No, I think that was well before Tesla. Or I'm not sure. Wasn't Tesla in like the 1920s? I don't know. Anyway, 1897. This was Brooklyn's last day as a city, and then it incorporated into New York City proper the next day. You know, January 1st, 1878 or 1898. Yeah, not 78, 98.
Poor Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, not poor. You know, they just ceased to exist as their own entity and became part of a larger collective. So
still recognized as Brooklyn, not New York.
It's a conglomeration.
You're from Brooklyn, you're not from New York.
You're one of the 5 boroughs. Yeah. You know, like what is it? Like Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan.
Yeah. As you say, I know.
Uptown. Hold on a second. Let me look this up.
I'm gonna be cousin it for now, guys. Look at me, I'm cousin it.
Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, and Staten Island. There we go.
Oh,
the Bronx, you know, like
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Bronx.
What the fuck is a
Bronx in here.
GameStop? I'm a New Yorker. Remember that?
Yeah.
We went to New York.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, I went to New York. I was still in high school. I was a kid. We were trying to find a GameStop. I saw this like random ass like guy sitting on a stoop. I'm like, pardon me, do you know where a GameStop is? Literally, this is what he said. What the fuck's a GameStop? I'm a New Yorker. You young people, and we just like, okay, thank you. We just kept going. Like, and I was
I've never
what?
been
I
to
was
New
still a
York
kid. This
City.
guy's like
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
chewing
high
me
school.
out. Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've never been to New York yet. I want to go just one time just to say I've been there. But I just want to go see, like, I want to go up on the Empire State Building. I want to see the Statue of Liberty and visit Ground Zero and pay my respects to the
Yep,
firefighters
that's
and
exactly what we did.
people
all
whose
this
lives
stuff.
were lost.
When we visited, Ground Zero, it was still a cleanup
like a year.
site and everything.
Yeah, it was like a year later.
Yeah.
No, it was
It
more
was
than
more
a
than
year.
that, yeah.
2 years or something, because it happened in
Yeah.
2001, and then we went to 2003,
Okay, that's
I
more
think.
like it.
Yeah. Because I
I think
graduated in 05.
It wasn't a cleanup area anymore. It was done. Didn't they?
Well,
have
no,
the
they
water-
Yeah,
had
they
the
hadn't
cross
built
still
anything.
up.
They didn't build anything. They didn't
Remember
start
that?
building
Remember the
anything
cross
until,
debris
like,
that was standing up? You know,
2008.
the I-beams?
I thought it was all. Didn't they have the waterfalls and all that?
No, nowhere near that. No,
Huh.
absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
No, there's
a.
a. They didn't start building something there until like
You know,
2008.
and a
I
big
think.
scroll you could write something.
Oh
from
yeah,
from.
yeah, but no, but you remember the I-beam cross, right?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Yeah, that was a Ground
Yeah, no.
Zero cross. Yeah, this right
Yeah.
here. We
That was
saw
what's
that
standing.
behind a fence, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. No, we saw it. Like, we
Yeah.
were like they had the
That's
whole
right. They
stuff.
had the whole ramp going down.
Yeah.
So they work in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, moving on up, we're finally in the 1900s. Alice, do you want to talk about 1901?
I suppose I could probably do 1901 here. In the first election under their new constitution, Cuba elects the Congress and their first president, Tomas Estrada Palma.
All right, Cuba. Cool.
Cuba! Go
Ooh,
Cuba.
1904 is cool as well.
1904, we had the first New Year's Eve celebration held in Times Square in New York City today.
Ooh,
Look at that!
yeah,
The first one, 1904.
yeah. Look at that. You know,
That is awesome.
what is that?
I guess I
117
suppose-
years ago, or no, not that far. Or 119 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
You wanna do it?
1904.
I'm not that good at math, so. But yeah, 1906.
Oh, yeah, 119.
120 actually.
Oh well, it will be.
1906,
Yeah.
we got Australia's Championships, men's tennis in Christchurch, New Zealand, all New Zealand final. Anthony Wilding, Wilding beats Francis Fisher 6-0, 6-4, 6-4. I
Ah.
don't care for tennis, but whatever. For those who like tennis, there you go.
I meant the second one. I got to
Oh,
specify.
damn it! Ah,
Sorry.
of course. French, British, and Italian treaty concerning rights on Abyssinia.
Abyssinia.
that?
Abyssinia. I believe that's Africa. Hold on a second. Where is?
Abyssinia.
Like I've seen that before. Ethiopian Empire. Yeah, I was right. So there we go.
Yeah. Good pull.
Yeah, they became
There you
Ethiopia.
go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
do we have anybody who's commented anything at all? 'Cause we haven't
I've
checked for a
been
while.
looking. Oh, Pete's. Yeah, Pete's. Hey. Happy New
Hey,
Year,
buddy.
Pete's.
Happy New Year!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard a funny
Yeah, everybody
philosophical laugh in the background. Is Magnetic playing the mirror game again?
No, Magnetic's left. He's watching the fish tank right now.
Oh, that
with
explains
all those
things.
kids without the electronics stuck in a
Yeah,
house
yeah,
somewhere
yeah.
out in the East Coast.
Oh, actually, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You want to explain to the loon here what fish tank is? I think you'll get a kick out of it.
Okay. Okay, so there's this comedian named Sam Hyde, and he has this house where he has like 10 contestants in there, and they're stuck in there for 6 weeks, and with no electronics, no social media, no nothing. They're not allowed to go outside. They're cut off from the outside world, and they basically just have to sit there. And they get hazed and harassed every day from people. It's an interesting show.
It's
I'll
basically
have
a
to have,
reality show with like
Okay.
with
It's
millennials
running
who are living like
24/7, so
boomers.
even when-
Ah.
So you know,
Yeah.
and they're losing their
Yeah.
minds.
Ah.
You know,
they're-
there's a bunch
they're on
more
there
to it.
24.
So
And you can harass them too. Like there's a thing like there is like a Siri or Alexa that like reads people's chats to them, and you'll hear some people just harass the crap out of them.
yeah.
You can also send somebody into a little doghouse they have in a room for an hour, and they can't leave it. You can give them toys and plushies, or you can send them snacks or whatever like that.
It's an interesting concept.
weird.
So.
It's a very interesting
They
concept,
can't
but
handle
yeah,
it, huh?
Sam Hyde.
Well,
It's
not
pretty
well.
funny. It's
well, two people have already
24/7
left.
my voice.
One left
I
on
think
own
it's 3
accord,
now.
and another was voted off. Right?
I think 3. Mag, how many people have left the house now? 4 have left
Wow.
now.
Okay. 4 out of how many?
Yeah.
12.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
So there's 6 left.
Yeah. So wow. Anyway, let's get back on track here. 1907.
Let's see here. 1907, we have for the first time a ball dropped at Times Square to signal the new year.
Hey.
3 years later.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the ball drop. I used
Yeah.
to watch it all the time. Now I don't.
Yeah. Well, didn't we watch it last year during our extravaganza? We had that up, on our stream, and
Oh, yeah, we did. I think we did.
Yeah.
I think we did watch it last year. Oh, yeah, we haven't watched. We'll probably have to watch it again this year because it happens for me before you.
yeah,
Yeah.
3 hours. So
Yeah, I'm in the future for him. So.
you are. So anyway, moving on up to 1910, the U.S. tobacco industry produced 9 billion cigarettes in 1910. In 1 year,
I
9
smoked-
billion cigarettes. I had no idea they were pulling that kind of numbers back then. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And I
9
smoked about,
billion cigarettes.
and I smoked 8.9 billion of them that year.
Hey, Alice, quit smoking. Oh.
Never. You
But
can't-
then 1 year
so-
later, in
speaking of-
1911, Marie Curie received her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for her work with radioactivity. We all know about Marie Curie with radioactive and all that stuff. The isotope, and, discovering all that whatnot. Died of radiation poisoning, unfortunately, because we had no idea about it.
She's exposed to it, yeah.
Yep. Then 1917, Dutch Social Democratic Trade Union NVV counts 159,450 members. That's a big union right there. No. And 1918, Kid Gleason replaced Pants Rowland as Chicago White Sox manager, reached the World Series but lost in the Black Sox betting scandal. Gleason was not involved. What a name, Pants. Who names their child Pants?
Well, you don't know where he picked that nickname up from.
I
That's
do.
no, but it's not in quotations. It's just Pants Rowland. Like, I
You
don't
wanna
think
go to
that's
the
a
Pants
fake name.
party,
Let me look
Xander?
that up here.
Well,
Hey,
the
Xander.
kid part isn't in quotations either. That's
Hey, Xander, you want to
obviously-
go to the
Kid
dance party?
Gleason.
That's a
Pants-
nickname too. That's got to be nicknames.
Oh, okay, you're right. Clarence Henry Pants. Clarence Henry Pants Rowland.
Dude, I thought you
That's a
just said
weird name.
hairy pants for a second, and I was about to lose it.
You
wanna
can
go to the
dance.
pants party,
You can
Xander?
dance. Everybody
Wanna
go
go
to
to
the
the
pants.
pants
Hey.
Dad, you want to go to the pants party? The pants party? Want to go to the pants party?
Well,
Uh-huh.
Alice,
Uh-huh.
you got one here. Actually, I'll take this one. It's kind of short. So,
Yeah, you better.
1921, the last San Francisco fire horses were retired. So before the invention of the combustion
Aw.
engine and all that stuff, they had the fire trucks pulled by horses.
I
You
wonder
know?
when the Great San
Yeah.
Francisco Fire was.
Like 1900 or hold on a
Was that
second.
before or after?
Great San Fran Fire. 1906.
So that's
No, wait, that's
quite a
it.
bit
Yeah. So, but wow, 1921. No more fire horses.
No.
That's pretty interesting there.
No. Now they're just kind of
Instead
used
of
for
horse dung,
novelty
we have
things and parades. I
human
think
dung on the
actually.
streets.
I
Oh
think they
yeah,
still have fire
yeah.
horses, but they use them just,
And needles,
parades and
you
stuff.
know,
Needles.
and dead bodies.
Hey, needles.
Dead bodies
That
everywhere.
was Back to the Future. Needles.
Needles.
That was the nickname of a guy.
Oh, one of Biff's
Yeah,
gang. Okay, yeah, okay.
Hey, dude, we got in 1923 the first transatlantic radio broadcast of A Voice from Pittsburgh to Manchester, England.
Wow, that's
From
pretty
Pittsburgh,
cool.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hey,
Hello,
hey.
Pennsylvania boys. Oh shit. What's next? I don't even know. Oh.
You got another 1923 here. The British Broadcasting Company, not to be confused with the other BBC.
Yep, begins using Big Ben chime ID.
Yeah, pretty
There you
cool.
go.
Oh.
We also have in 23 as well. Might as well just do all three. Harry Tierney and Joseph McCarthy's music for Kid Boots premieres in New York City.
Huh. All right.
For those who like Broadway out there.
I went to a Broadway show once, actually.
I've only been to
Producer.
one.
Yeah, the producers.
And it was with Yeah, it was I never it was like it was Minnesota, but it was with Donny Osmond and Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Nice.
That was a musical. Wait, well, that's more of a musical than a Broadway.
Well, Alice,
Well,
you know
it's
of the production, the producers, right? The play.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
I've heard of
springtime.
it, yeah.
It's springtime
I've
for
seen it.
Hitler in Germany and all that stuff. We actually saw
Yeah,
that
yeah,
on
I've-
Broadway. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
Well, that's cool, good. I've never been to Broadway. I've never, like I said, I've never been to New York. So.
yeah. Well, we got to fix
But
that
we
at some
also
point.
have one day, yeah. But we also have 1924. If you don't mind me taking it,
Take
we
it.
have the Italian fascist Mussolini orders the suppression of opposition newspapers.
Oh,
Oh,
what a
So
surprise.
1924. This is way before World War II. So,
Not
well,
that
the
far.
beginnings of, well, it's 1924. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so things just start getting into.
It's
craziness
just
until
starting to
30s.
Well, he
roll.
was way ahead of Germany, so.
Well, yeah. Well, he
Yeah,
was
it's
Hitler's
starting.
idol.
Yes,
You know.
that's right.
So, but what's interesting is that Mussolini was originally, before he got into all this politics and all that stuff, you know, physically getting into all that stuff, he was like an editor or something for a socialist newspaper.
Okay.
Yeah. And so that's kind of funny. He was in the newspaper industry, and now he's suppressing opposition.
Well,
You know,
socialist
yeah.
newspaper is just one step away from fascist.
Yeah. So,
Well, like from what I understand, there's actually a movie out about like the death of Mussolini, and like how they did it, how it went about, and like it also like seems like about like Mussolini's wife and stuff having to flee the country and shit with the kids. Or her kids were already gone. The kids were already gone, but I think like she had to flee knowing that he was going to be executed.
yeah. Well, no, he
whatever,
tried to
so.
escape dressed as like a peasant or something, and
That's right. That's
and
right.
he got caught.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and that's what they were trying to do. They're trying to leave, but they got caught and then they executed them.
yeah. Well, Pete's made a comment here. You'll probably understand this, Alice. Hassan Piker from San Hyde.
Son! Son Piker! Maggie McMaggerson. Let me say it here. Give me 1 second here, because I know he will. Mag! Magnetic! Hassan Piker! Hassan Piker! From Sam Hyde? Hassan Piker and Sam Hyde, have you heard of that? Yeah. I'm not getting it either. But no, my boyfriend doesn't even recognize that either, because he's watching the fish tank right now, buddy. Oh, pal, with the comment below. Who is Hassan Piker?
I have no idea,
and
but
then
Pete's
is he
just
that
made
one
another
YouTuber?
comment here. It says he says, sound like you're saying horseshoe theory is real and Benito Mussolini proves it, socialist to fascist. Oh, so he's replying to the loon here.
Oh, yeah.
So, what is horseshoe theory? I've never heard of that. Horseshoe theory. In popular discourse, the horseshoe theory asserts that the far left and the far right, rather than being at opposite and opposing ends of a linear continuum of the political spectrum, closely resemble each other, analogous to the
Yeah,
way that the
which is-
opposite ends of a horseshoe are close together. Huh. Never heard of this.
I haven't heard of it.
Ah,
That's exactly right.
That's pretty wicked, dude.
Hey,
Yeah.
That's a really cool comment, man. Thanks for
Yeah.
bringing that up. I've never even heard of the horseshoe theory before till now. So the more you know, I learned something today. Here, look at that.
I like it.
We all did across the board. Brought to you by
Really
Jacob
good,
Peets.
It's a really good way to define
Thank
it.
you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was really awesome.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you
right
for
there.
the comment.
Center,
Maybe
left,
do it.
right,
Appreciate
far
that.
right, far left.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
interesting. It comes
Oh,
back
oh,
around.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
wow.
give him kudos on that.
Yeah.
My God.
The more you know.
And the
Boop,
more
boop, boop.
centered you are, the more centered you are, the more far away you are from the far right and far left, obviously.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyway, we're going to move on up to
Wow, I'll play
1925.
horseshoes.
We have the
Thanks a lot,
14th
buddy.
Congress of CPSU decided to accelerate industry. What is CPSU? Oh.
Yeah, what is that? Like,
Communist Party of the Soviet Union. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So they decided to accelerate
Okay.
industry, and that makes sense. This is when they were starting to do all that stuff. You know, the Great Terror and all that whatnot. So, then we have 1929. Pope Pius XI published encyclical Divini Ilius Magistri, which what the hell does that mean? What does that cover? Let's see here. What's the summary? Is a manifesto for modern parents seeking to reclaim their rights as the primary educators of their children. Holy crap, that is incredibly topical for today. Families and educators alike would do well to study and heed the pontiff's timeless wisdom. Wow. I was not expecting to walk into something like that. Like, wow. Holy crap. So, yeah. Encyclical. Can't spell. Wait. ENCY. Cyclical. So, yeah.
Food.
Yeah, let me,
Xander?
What, Alice?
I looked ahead and I looked at 1930. It's gonna blow your mind. It's a black one.
All
The
right.
black one.
1930. Pontifical Encyclical Casti Conobly against mixed marriages. Ooh. Okay.
No,
We went from good to bad really quick.
But no, the one right below that one too.
Then we also have 1930 as well. The U.S. tobacco industry produced 123 billion cigarettes in 1930. Wow.
Wasn't it 9 billion a few years back? And now
Like
it's 123 billion.
9 billion. Yeah, you're right. 9 billion. 9 billion in
Been brought up
1910,
again.
and then 123 billion in 1930. So 20 years. Holy
Look at that.
crap!
Quadrupled or something?
Wow, that is
tobacco industry.
crazy. So.
All while me doing 99% of all those cigarettes that year too.
Jacob just says, and glad I can
Nothing.
teach y'all about horseshoe theory. It's a fun topic that the left hates because, God forbid, they get called out for acting like the fascists they accuse us of being.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There you go. I
exactly.
can't
You know,
agree with
like
it more.
Yeah.
people don't realize like what fascism really is, and they call us that, and we're like, dude, well, we're allowing you to say what you're saying right now. You're not allowing us to say what we want to say. You're
Yeah.
trying to censor us.
Yeah.
That's something. Hey, he should come into the Peanut. We can discuss that sometime.
He really
Like, if
should.
wants
I've
to
invited him
come
into
on
the peanut, but
yeah.
Jacob, he has a lot of he has family and all that stuff. So he catches
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he catches us when he can. He talks to me and crew when he can. So,
Well, that's cool. Thank you, Jacob. Though, like
Yeah.
you've been really awesome and thoughtful, and we really do appreciate your comments in the show
Yeah.
right now. Because it's
Yeah.
really cool. You're open eyes to a whole lot of cool things, and maybe
Yeah.
sometime you can join the show sometime for the Peanut, and just we can kick around that little brain of yours and pick it out and just see what you know.
kick
Whenever
around
you get a
that little
chance.
brain of yours. What are you insulting him
Yeah,
now? What the hell?
No, I don't mean it like that. Kick around, because the pants are small. You know what? I feel like no, I didn't mean it like that. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to call you a little brain.
Let's give her one of these.
The big old brain of yours. Oh god,
Oh.
just digging myself a hole.
Anyway,
I didn't mean
Alice,
it
do you
that
want
way.
to take 1934 here?
Yeah, I'm just my little brain of mine.
You're-
Here. We got 1934 here. Helen Ritchie becomes first woman to pilot an air mail transport.
Let's hope it wasn't a rocket. Rocket mail?
No,
No.
Yeah, here we
No.
go.
Well, I mean,
Dude, isn't
that
Rocket
makes me
Mail
wonder,
still,
how does Rocket Mortgage do their business now? You
Is
know?
it Rocket Mail still like an email address domain? You can get rocketmail.com or something. Like
I'm
that?
not sure, but I'm talking about actual launching mail in missiles.
Yeah, I know. We talked
So,
about that
yeah.
earlier. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. But I was just like, when I said Rocket Mail again, I'm like, I think there is an email service.
Well, you got one right after that, a family ender, a friendship ruiner, So, yeah,
What?
1935.
So we have 1935 here. We got the Charles Darrow patents the board game Monopoly. Goes on the first millionaire game designer to be the first millionaire game designer. Monopoly.
And what's really interesting, about Monopoly is that and several other board games were actually used during World War II to sneak in escape tools to people in POW camps and such.
Oh.
They actually hid maps and things inside the board because the Germans allowed prisoners to get board games, to get cards, to get stuff and everything. They obviously check it for contraband, but they're not splitting the board open. There's a map, so
They don't recognize it. They think it's part of the game.
yeah,
Still
that too.
feel so bad about.
Yeah. So that's an interesting tidbit of history right there. We got another one here, 1938. Ooh, Alice, this is perfect for you.
I still
the
feel bad
first
about
1908.
The first 1938.
No, the second one. Actually, yeah, the second one.
Second one.
Second one.
Oh, you don't want me to do Daniel?
Well, if you want to do that one too, go for it. But yeah.
Yeah. So 1938, we have Dr. R. N. Targer's drunkometer. First breath test introduced in Indiana.
Breathalyzer.
First breathalyzer was.
And you know what?
Introduced.
You know, how fitting for it to start in Indiana. You know?
Why do you say that?
I don't know. Like you know.
How fitting indeed.
I'm just taking a blind swing at Indiana.
Dude, I've driven through Indiana and I got really pissed off driving through the southern part with how many windmills they had, the big.
Oh, the power
ones,
generator ones? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, it became a funny thing. Like every time one came up, I had to make a note about it, and my passenger, my driver, he was just losing it. He's like, hey Alice, look over there, and I'm like, what? And I look up from what I'm doing, and I'm like, no, what up?
Anyway,
it became a fun game.
1938 as well. The Dutch national debt hits 3,986,629,805, whatever the hell this F is.
Dollars and so francs.
Yeah, their dollar. What their
yeah,
0.70. So, and then the very next year, their national debt hit 4,218,553,180.99. Whatever this F is.
Does our viewer partner guy
in 1 year?
Yeah. Does he know what the L stands for?
I don't think it's as bad as we're doing.
Well, I mean, percentage-wise.
Yeah, roughly. So, what were you saying, Alice?
I was just seeing if our partner in crime in comments knows what the F stands for, and is it francs or is it? I don't know if the Dutch used francs like the Germans.
Well, let me see here.
No, they use Deutschmarks. I'm sorry.
Dutch.
Francs for French, right?
Deutschmark, I think.
No, that's German.
French.
Oh, that's right.
So,
yeah, Deutschmarks are
the
German.
Antillian guilder. So, according to this,
the guilder. I haven't heard of the Antillian.
Wait. There's the Dutch florin currency. The guilder.
Oh, that's probably what it is. Because this is Dutch, so yes, it's a florin.
Yeah, it was the currency of the Netherlands from 1434 until 2002. So that was francs. No, that's France.
2002. That means they went.
Yeah,
to the
francs
Euro.
are France.
Yeah,
that's what I was.
Yeah, but it was the
Deutschmarks
guilder.
are German.
I haven't heard of the guilder.
Yeah.
Eurian or whatever. Okay. Yeah. But hey, we'll figure that one out.
Moving on up to 1944, during the Second World War, Hungary declared war on Germany. That took them a while. So.
Hey, but you missed the
especially since they're right there.
1944.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Alice?
You also missed that 48 people died in a train accident in Ogden, Utah.
Oh.
In 44.
Oh, man. Well,
Yeah.
leave it to Lady Death to find that.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I'll probably keep an eye out for those while you're reading a few more. While you rattle off some, I'll go ahead and see if I can find some.
1945, before the biggest Adelaide Oval crowd of the season, batting maestro Don Bradman scored his first post-World War II century, 112 for South Australia versus Australian services.
Cricket. I know what you're not.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the hell is he talking about? Oh, it's cricket.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right. If we want to piss off Papa Dukes, we just talk about cricket.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. You want to make fun of my say I'm from Wisconsin when you know I'm not? I'm gonna hit you with
Okay,
cricket all the
cheesy.
time.
Watch what you're saying.
How about them Packers?
Ooh. Yeah, well, at least I'm not Canadian.
It's on.
Ooh.
Look out! Look out!
I'm not getting in between this.
Dude, you do know Papa Dukes that Canada's just an extension of Minnesota, right?
There's a reason why I left.
Meanwhile, we're in California.
Why I left too.
1945, the ratification of the United Nations Charter was completed. I'm pretty sure Pete's is ecstatic about that.
I'm sure he is.
He's really like, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Dude, I'm so sorry what I said earlier. I still feel really bad. It was not what I
Oh,
was
no, he
trying
said
to
he can
say.
take a joke, so don't worry about it. He gave a thumbs up.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love Pete. I love you. I love you.
No.
Brother.
Pete's
ain't
ain't a bitch. He's a great guy. You know, there's a reason why he's in our server. I don't just invite anybody. So
You gotta be.
All right, Pete. Well, I'll chat with you later sometime,
Yes.
bud. All right.
yeah, you got to be off kilter like my hat, you know, like so.
Wait. Hey, Mag.
Oh my God,
Where's
Alice,
that hamburger hat?
Alice.
What?
Peach
What?
just said it'd be better if you were from Wisconsin because you're from the communist state of Minnesota. So
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we do have Bill on Omar there.
So you should be celebrating your cheesiness.
yes, yeah.
No, I only like cheese if it smells good.
You know what though? Speaking of cheese, I want to try that 1001 cheese pizza.
Oh, God,
You know,
no.
like
No.
Oh my god, yeah,
Don't even look
yeah,
at
we
me
gotta
and I
show
love
that in
cheese.
the we gotta show that in the peanut tonight.
Yeah.
We have to.
yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
for those who are thinking of something to eat for tonight for the New Year's, have the 1001 cheese pizza.
yeah. Hey, in the new year, right, with a heart attack. You
Yeah.
know. So,
Clog those arteries.
Because who
Yeah.
wants to be in the next year of the election year?
I mean, like, hey, you
Maybe
know, if
how
you
that-
survive, then you know the next year is gonna guarantee be better.
Yeah.
You know. So, anyway, 1946,
Just look
U.S.
together.
President Harry Truman officially proclaimed the end of World War II,
Woohoo!
despite everything having been signed and
Yay!
everything. So it's
We
over.
Actually
I told
declared it
I
as
told
the
you
last day of the
it wasn't
year.
until
Yeah.
the 50s.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
See, I told you it wasn't until the 50s. I think we talked about this like a
That's a
couple
long
months
time
ago.
after.
Well,
actually.
it was August 15th or something is when we signed it with Japan, right?
Yeah, and I thought that was officially the end.
Well, that is technically, but this is when he proclaims it, officially proclaims
That's
it.
a year later. A year
Yeah,
plus.
we had
Oh,
this
you're
discussion
right.
a couple
Yeah,
months
you're
ago.
right.
Yeah, we had
amazing.
this
But
discussion a couple
this is
months
when he
ago, I believe.
proclaimed it, so
Yeah.
like it's already done, but now he's
Yeah.
saying it.
Maybe that's because he's going to be out of office the next year.
True, you know.
Because the election's in November, so maybe he was already out.
Yeah. Actually,
Well,
like,
I'm guessing. I don't know.
well, like, was this before or after they changed things? Because FDR had 4 terms, and then they changed it to 2.
Yeah,
and while they changed it, they changed election season from because it used to be we voted in January, and then they moved it to November.
Yeah.
So, when was
Oh,
that?
I don't know.
So-
You're,
Hold on a second.
You're in deeper
When
than I
did
am
we
right away.
change elections to November? Let's see here. Why is election day a Tuesday in November? Before the states were allowed to hold election, blah 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 blah. Hold on a second. When were elections held in January? Election day, United States.
It'd be a general election too.
Well, it's not showing me. Like this requires some research. Pete's,
So
please
you
help
may-
me out. So,
You may be talking through your hiney, is what you're.
no,
doing.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well, I want to find out while we're here. When did his last term expire? Truman.
January 20th, 1953.
Oh,
Yeah.
he went through 53, so he won another election.
Yes. Okay, it looks like it. Yeah.
46. No.
46 to 53.
Because he wouldn't be close. Because he took over in World War II, midway.
45 to 53. That is 8 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Peach just said, we sunk 7 boats and they released the sun upon us twice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Or
What was
my...
that now?
he's talking about the bombing of Japan.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
no. My favorite one is from, who's that comedian? Help me out. Hold on a second. One thing led to another comedian. Brian Regan. Like he has this whole bit about one thing led to another. I'll just play it. Well, why the hell not? Like, it's 30 seconds long.
I
Whoa!
love that guy. He is funny.
What happened?
That's an old clip.
One thing led to another. Brian Regan is great.
Yeah.
So,
That's an old clip.
grabbed it anyway
Yeah.
in case you did.
yeah. One thing led to another. Holy shit.
No, or how about remember? Was it Stranger Than Fiction? Little did you know?
I did a whole seminar, little did he know.
I did a whole seminar on Little Did He Know.
Anyway,
You know
1949.
he didn't know what he knew?
1949, 18 countries recognized the Republic Indonesia. All right. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. There's I got a couple ones I got. They're not quite death, but they'll be death for Papa Dukes.
Oh. What? Wait, death? What?
Not real death.
Oh. Okay.
It's not gonna die. You're not gonna die, Papa.
I don't know where you're going with that. Anyway, 1951, the first battery to convert radioactive energy to electricity was announced. Whoa.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's pretty cool. Wow.
Radioactive energy.
Why is this Oreo creamed? What the hell? That should be Oreo cookied. So, like...
Yeah, you kind of wanted to learn more about that. How did that come about?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have time here, but that's the first question you get.
Well, we're already on our hour. We're still in 1950. So, 1952, Danny Narciso stopped former world heavyweight or middleweight champion Jake LaMotta in 7 rounds in the light heavyweight non-title bout in Coral Gables, Florida. LaMotta was knocked down for the only time in his career. His corner-stopping fight after the round. Huh.
I do know of the name Jake LaMotta. So he must have been a pretty good fighter, is all I can say. If I know the name. I don't know about him, but I just know the name.
Yeah. Then 1953, Bill Schumacher shattered record riding 485 winners in a year. This is jockey, horse racing.
Yeah, no.
So,
Now, Billy.
Yep.
Bill Schumacher, yeah.
Yeah, I was reading that too. I was like, that's kind of interesting,
Great jockey. He is one of the first really known jockey. Maybe that's because I know of him. But no, he was one heck of a jockey. He's like Babe Ruth.
Yeah. Now I wonder if he has any relation, because I know there was a Schumacher in the NASCAR and stuff. So I wonder if he has any relations to that one.
Who's our NASCAR guy?
Who was our NASCAR guy? Oh, he's gone.
Okay, obviously.
That was Rombusser.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, my cousin's a NASCAR driver. Well,
you're a driver. We're talking about
enthusiasts. We're talking about enthusiasts.
Yeah, that's right. Your cousin's a driver.
I know a little bit about NASCAR. Not a whole lot, but I know a little bit.
Do you know
I
how
they go left a lot?
Now, do you know how it started? Do you know how NASCAR started?
No, actually, that I don't. But I could find out for you.
Exactly, you're right. Rum runners. NASCAR started as a competition between rum runners to see who has the fastest car to get away from the police.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've heard that before. I just didn't remember. But dude, speaking of cars, do you mind if I jump us to 1955?
Go.
Actually, General Motors. Go for it. Government Motors.
Yeah, so actually General Motors is the first U.S. corporation to make $1 billion.
Yeah. So the actual article says here, the General Motors Corporation became the first
in one
U.S.
year.
corporation.
To make over $1 billion.
It was the first to make $1 billion in 1 year.
And that was in 55?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
Now Jacob Peets is saying here, do you know NASCAR is an acronym? And I believe that's a North America stock car. So, because
something like that. Yeah, I know it's an acronym.
Stock car racing. I was actually going to bring this up as a point. We all know NASCAR today. It's all these souped up, massive, like engineering, technological feats and everything. But initially, it used to be stock cars.
Yeah.
What rolls off the assembly line? Who has the best base model? Not who has the best anything.
Yeah, but then they would.
Oh, that's so
fudge
cool.
the rules and
not
stuff.
Fudge it. Well, they did fudge it some. But they would. How can you increase horse speed? But anyway, back to the $1 billion for GM. My folks contributed to that. They had a '55 Buick.
Oh.
They bought it new.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh wow. So they contributed to Government Motors. How could they?
Making $1 billion.
Yeah. But see, talking about fudging the rules with NASCAR, I remember there's one guy who was notorious for finding ways to work around the rules.
Uh-huh.
And one example was there was they implemented you're limited on your tank size. Okay, so you're only allowed X amount of fuel. So you know what he did?
What?
He increased the fuel line.
Oh.
Yeah.
Technically, he didn't cheat.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
For Pete there, buddy, my cousin who was in NASCAR was Kevin Harvick. So.
All right, and Pete's actually corrected me here. NASCAR stands for the National Association of Stock Car Racing, or NASCAR Racing. Yeah. So yeah, I got the stock car part right at least. So
yeah.
Anyway, moving on up. Speaking of Schumacher, 1958, Bill Schumacher was the first jockey to win National Riding Championship 4 times. All right. Pretty cool.
He's a great jockey. Keep saying that.
Yeah. And in 1958 as well, Cuban dictator Fulgencio Batista told his cabinet he was fleeing the country. Wow.
Yeah.
So. And then we got 58 as well. International Geophysical Year ended. What the hell is that? Geophysical year? Like, what does that even mean? Like, I keep getting texts. Who's texting me? So.
Not me.
I'm
scrolling on the website on my
Worldwide Program of Geophysical Research that was conducted from July 57 to December 58. IGY was directed towards a systematic study of the Earth and its planetary environment. That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
To our last one on Cuba, when Batista was the socialist commander there, it was quite the destination for the elite. They had casinos there, and the wealthy lived quite well. But
Yeah.
the poverty was
That's a lot of things. Yeah, that's a lot of crap there, man. Papa Dukes.
Yeah.
Well, let's unload.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a lot going on in 61 here.
Castro the
Like,
opening.
maybe, yeah, right?
Yeah. 1961, the Marshall Plan expired after distributing more than $12 billion. What?
Yeah. Well, actually,
Marshall
also,
Plan
you forgot about the failed
Oh.
coup by the Syrian group in Lebanon happened, too, that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So, yeah, failed coup.
Yeah, like, a
and
lot
also,
happened on this day.
Yeah. We have this other 61. You want to take this one? The Packers defeat the Giants. Hey, your team won.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Ah, yeah. You know, you do also realize that Wisconsin's just an extension of Minnesota, too. I mean, at least they did vote for.
What are you,
somebody,
Germany?
and, like,
You're
my
just taking everybody around you. What the hell?
Hey, whatever. Well, you know, the whole Midwest is just an extension of Minnesota. What can I say?
Okay.
It all sucks.
Yeah.
Except for South Dakota. South Dakota's
We
pretty
might move
wicked.
to South Dakota, actually. We'll see.
Dude, I told you, man. It's a great state to live in. Plus, it's not terribly cold. You're gonna have to deal with snow. But
Well, anyway, what happened in 61
really good
here?
fishing. So in 61 here, the National Football League Championship City Stadium, the Green Bay Packers shut out to the New York Giants, 37-0. First of 5 NFL titles won in 7 season span by Packers and head coach Vince Lombardi.
Ah.
Yeah, Vince Lombardi. He's definitely. Hey there, Noah.
Oh, yeah.
Bye,
Hall
Noah.
of Famer.
Yeah.
Hey, no, my
Hey,
audio.
yeah, we're just in the show right now doing.
Welcome,
reading
Noah.
some
Happy
stuff.
New Year's Eve. How you doing today, man?
Yeah, Happy New Year's, bud.
I'm only
Hey.
gonna be here for like 30 or 40 minutes, and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Hey, Papa Dukes.
Yeah.
Did you know the Beach Boys at all? Or is this
no,
the
I
Doors?
didn't.
Well, tell her about your story.
What's
Well, no,
Did
well,
you
in a
see the Beach
second.
Boys
Well,
movie
no.
or something?
Yeah.
No, he's tried
No.
to tell me before, but we're in the show right now.
Yeah.
But he has kind of I think he talked about it in the Peanut one time with us. So, but no, actually, the reason why I asked is because it's
Well,
same
read the
day
article
as
and
the
let him tell the
Packers one.
story, Alice.
I am.
No, I don't need
The
to read
Beach
it.
Boys played their debut gig under the name of the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Well, they were
No.
they were out of Hawthorne, and I was out of
Yeah.
Inwood, like next door. So
Okay.
I knew people that knew them, but I never met them or no.
Oh,
Didn't know
okay.
'em.
But he got
That's
to
just
see
what I
them
was
for
wondering.
free. You know,
Yeah.
just
No.
tell the story. Come on.
Well, it was at our high school, and they booked him in for a concert. And a buddy of mine, who was the president of the school, calls me and says, "Neil, you got to go see the Beach Boys." I said, "What do I want to see the Beach Boys for?" He says, "No one's buying tickets." He says, "You can go for free, and just we need butts in the seat." So I go, and there's like maybe 50 of us in the whole thing, and they were up there. They had to play the show, but were they pissed?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I think my dad told me once that he had opened for them before they were even big,
Yeah.
Oh,
like out in like South Dakota or something
Yeah.
like that.
what did your dad
So, my dad's a bass player,
play? Oh,
and yeah,
nice.
he plays bass. He can play guitar, and he does backup singing, and sometimes he'll sing like songs on like. He does a really good job doing the Lido song, like Lido Shuffle from Boz Scaggs.
Ah,
I love that.
oh, okay.
Anyway, 1962, the Dutch left New Guinea. So,
No, not the Dutch.
yeah, they had to clog their way elsewhere. So, with their windmills and weird shoes. So, yeah.
You like clogging?
Yeah. And we also have 1962, how the hell do you pronounce that?
Get it?
Katanaga?
Katanaga.
Katanaga. There's no A after the A.
Katinga. Kantiga.
Katanga Became part of the
Katanga.
Democratic Republic of Congo. Okay.
Katanga. It's Katanga.
Katanga. Thank you. All right.
Maybe, I think. Maybe I'm botching it.
Yep. And then 1962, Ohio ended a suit against the Reds when they agreed to stay in Cincinnati for 10 years. All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Dude, 1 year later, Dear Abby show premieres on CBS. Runs for 11 years on the radio.
Yeah, and you definitely got this next one as well, Alice.
Oh yeah, you can't pass
Oh,
this.
yes, I do.
I'm just gonna remind you that I'm only gonna be here for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, you already
so
said
I
that.
probably,
No,
I
we
won't
know
be able.
that.
I know. I'm just saying. I
Okay,
won't be able to
cool,
be here for
awesome.
the outro.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop,
Thanks.
boop. I'm
Alright.
good. I'm booping your nose right now.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, boop my
But
snooze.
anyways, 1963, Jerry Garcia and Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead play music together for the first time at Dana Morgan's music store in Palo Alto, California.
Now, where is Palo Alto?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's-
I gotta mute for a second.
Okay.
I got a call from a coworker real quick.
Okay, and I will rattle us off here.
Why don't you let Noah take a few before he has to go?
Noah, do you want to take a few articles?
Yeah, but I think my roommate here is on the phone, so I'll be quieter.
Let me just read, okay?
Okay, I'll just sit here with you guys for a little while and have to go
Yeah.
when I have to go.
Okay,
Alright.
1964, Donald Campbell of the UK set world water speed record, 276.33 miles per hour. Wow! Like, you're on the
Yeah.
water going that fast. That is
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
That sounds scary. That's like banana boating. I
Yeah.
actually fell off a banana
Yeah.
once.
You know,
my dad
you know how
noticed
easy
that I
you get
was
airborne
stuck in the
that and
water.
flip?
Oh, and die? Yeah. 1964, Indonesia proclaimed that they were expelled from the UN. Huh. I wonder what they did. Or if they were. Or if they're just lying, or,
They claim
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Proclaims.
And then 1966, Monkeys' I'm a Believer hit #1 and stayed there for 7 weeks. Is that I'm a Believer? Da, 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 da. All right, that's a good song. Yeah.
Ready for a TV show.
Yeah. And then we also have toboggan chutes began operation in Cleveland Metro Parks.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I wonder if that's taking toboggan shoots. Huh?
Yeah.
We'll move on.
What's a toboggan chutes? I just want to see these here. So, oh yeah, so just like slides your toboggan down. So that's pretty cool.
That looks
I
really
mean,
like fun.
Yeah, it does. So, and in 1967, Sweet Henry closed at the Palace Theater in New York City after 80 performances. Based on the novel The World of Harry Orient. Yeah, Bob. So this is they added to this article since I researched it yesterday. So let me just update this here really quick. Where'd it go? Henry, this one. There we go. All right, there we go. So anyway.
This thing is
What else do we have here? 1967, we have the first NBA game at Great Western Forum. The LA Lakers defeated Houston 147-118. Hell yeah. So,
Just a heads up, what it was called then, just the Forum. They weren't selling advertising.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Great Western,
Yeah.
which was a bank
Ah.
back in the day.
all right.
So it was originally the Forum.
We also have a 1967 AFL Championship. Here we go. Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland. Oakland Raiders defeated Houston Oilers 40-7. George Belinda, 4 field goals of Raiders in club's first AFL championship. All right.
George
Blanda, sorry.
That's okay.
40-7 though. That's John Madden. What does he have to do with this?
Oh, he's a coach.
Oh, okay.
Coach of the Raiders.
Football. Oh. 67 as well. Evil Knievel failed in his attempt to jump the Caesars Palace fountain in Vegas, breaking his pelvis, femur, wrist, hip, and both ankles. Ouch!
Have you ever seen that?
I have not.
Oh man, don't look. It's just the gnarliest fall you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just a rag doll bouncing off.
Ay. Kind of reminds me of a hot rod. So yeah. 1968, we have the first supersonic airliner flown, the Russian Tu-144. Is this the one with all the engines on the face? Let's see here. No, it's their version of the Concorde. That's right.
Concorde, yeah.
And they had a
Yeah,
droop
the
snoop.
supersonic, that was really cool. I saw that earlier. I was looking ahead. I thought that
The
was really wicked. I was like
Tu-144?
hoping you would read that.
It looks
Yeah.
like the Concorde, but it's
It
not.
looks like the
you
Concorde,
read
but
Evil
unlike the
Did you
Concorde,
read
you can't. It has wings on the. It has like ears.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It has like. Let me try to find a better picture. Come on, give me something nice. Well, some of these don't have wings. Here we go. You can kind of see the little ears. Looks like a
Yeah.
puppy dog or something. So, Yeah.
What year are you in right now? By the
We
way,
are
I
moving
forgot.
on to 1969. So
Shoot, you missed something in 1966 though? I think that your Papa Dukes would be very, like,
what,
wanting
the
to know.
monkeys? We talked about that.
No, I'm talking about the test cricket debut and thing
no,
Betty
move on.
India versus.
No, we're waiting for
Calcutta.
69. No, too late.
1969, Congo Brazzaville became People's Republic under Major
like
Nguabi.
that.
So.
I got you, Pop. I was waiting for that year.
Good
Yeah.
try, though. Good
Yeah.
try, Alice.
Well, Alice, now that you're back, you want to take this 1971? This is pretty interesting. This is a Creek article. Though.
Paul McCartney,
Yeah.
Paul McCartney files a lawsuit to dissolve the Beatles in a dispute over Alan Klein's management of the group. Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke
This is
yesterday
like
that
the
the
beginning
Beatles.
of the end.
Yeah, we spoke yesterday. 4 years later, the Beatles officially broke up.
Yeah,
you remember-
actually,
you were
I
here
watched my
yesterday.
dad.
Yeah.
There was this documentary. I have to ask my dad what it is again, but you and your dad would actually probably really like it. But it goes like you have like actors portraying it, but you also have real live audio of the Beatles where it goes into the dissolve where they finally break up. The leading up to it, yeah, it's a really good documentary. It's
And
like
speaking
a
of the
miniseries, I
Beatles,
think.
their last song came out this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like 2023, and the Beatles still released something. Holy crap! You know,
It's a new song.
a new, well, not really. Well, a new song.
It was an
technically.
unfinished.
They had it recording back then, but
No, they didn't. Just John Lennon was the only
No,
one.
it was an
Yeah.
unfinished
yeah,
song.
it was an unfinished one that they were able
Yeah.
to finish with technology because of who? James Cameron. Right? James Cameron
His
helped
name
him.
is James Cameron, the greatest pioneer.
You got another 1970 here. Presidents. Well, both of them, both the 70s.
I know.
Actually.
Yeah, I might as well. I'm just gonna do both of them. Why
Yeah.
not? Well, we got 1970. We have President Allende nationalizes Chilean coal mines.
That's not good.
He nationalized them. That's a
Yeah,
hate
I don't like that.
situation there.
No.
We also have same day, same year, 1970. U.S. Congress authorizes the Eisenhower dollar coin, which I
Alright.
absolutely love those dollar coins. I think the Eisenhower dollar coins. I love Eisenhower.
I have some Kennedy half dollars.
Blocked me.
So
Nice. I've had some of those too in the past, like the quarter dollar. Yeah, the half dollar. Yeah, I'm sorry, not quarter dollar. Quarter dollar would be, quarter, obviously.
yeah.
Sad that I know somebody who doesn't know what a quarter amounts to.
Wait, a quarter?
A
Who
quarter
doesn't know
coin.
that?
Yeah. No.
We're not going to talk about that.
yeah.
No, that's
Anyway,
doctrine and not doctrine.
1972.
Forget
This is weird. Leap second day, also in 1973 to 79 and 1987. What? So leap year, leap day, like what is that?
Leap second day. I
Leap
don't know
second
what that
day.
is.
So
Wait, leap second day. Hang on a
leap
second.
second day. So
Oh, leap
Fill us
second.
in. What is it?
let me look this up. Added
Hey,
on.
what year are you at?
We are in 1972. This was added on June
Dude,
30th,
you missed one more
this was added on
second.
June 30th or December 31st. Leap seconds are traditionally added either on June 30th or on December 31st. They occur at the end of the day, just before the clock ticks over to midnight. On the digital clock, the leap second reads 23:59:60 or 11:59:60 p.m. So it's another second. So it's a leap second,
Wow.
as in like a second in time. Like there's 60 seconds in a minute.
Not the second time, but a
Yeah.
second.
So
Would
it's
that-
a leap
would that
second.
be-
So
Second as in
would that be
time.
this
so far there have been 3 occurrences of a leap second,
Yeah.
because the year is 1 second longer than normal.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Wait,
See, I was
when?
taking it as a
This
second
year or
time.
like
yeah.
one of them?
But that's why we have 3 years, 1973 through 79 and 1987.
So if they're correcting
Wow.
that, how do we still get a day every 4 years?
Well, if you think about it, our calendar is completely wrong. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be 13 months. If you have like, what was it, 28 or 29 days in every month, they'll
The
all be
Jewish calendar
exactly the
has
same.
13 months.
Because if you think about it, October,
Yeah.
Octa is supposed to be the 8th month, but instead it's the 10th, right? Yeah, October, November, December. So it's 8, 9, 10. But why is it 9, 10? Why is it 10, 11, 12? They're misrepresented in Latin.
This is the Hebrew calendar also has 13 months.
There you go.
Apparently, it's in the Hebrew year currently today is 5,784. That's the current year, which began at sunset on September 15th, 2023, and will end on the sunset of October 2nd, 2024.
Okay.
So we're actually almost in the year, closing by the year 6,000 at this point,
Wow. Huh.
because they believe that the world is like that old. Yeah. Or I don't know.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
1972, Martin McGuinness was arrested and held under the new Republic of Ireland legislation. He was a Sinn Féin leader, the Troubles. So,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, dude, like I was just reading that and I was
Mhm.
about to go look into it more, but like maybe we could talk about like the peanut or something.
yeah.
next
1974, gold legal in U.S. Franklin Mitts striked Panama's gold 100 Balboa coin. Oh, I don't know what the hell
Dude.
that is. So,
Yeah. Also same day, same year, buddy. 74, Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks joined the band Fleetwood Mac.
That was big.
yeah. No,
That was a good move on their part.
yeah, why don't you take the next 74?
We had the New York Yankees sign Cy Young Award winner Jim Catfish Hunter for 5 years and record $3.75 million from the Oakland A's.
Yeah, nowadays,
Hunter, yeah.
nowadays, you know, if you approach a baseball player with $4 million, they'll spit in your face. You know, that's nothing.
They feel insulted.
Oh,
That's what
shoot!
shocks me.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, no, this one's really good. I just saw this on
the
here.
next 74, yeah,
1970. No, well, both of them.
Oh.
Well, the 74 and the 76.
yeah, go for it.
So in 74, we had the popular electronics displays, the Altair 8800 computer.
Let's take a look at that. What did that look like? Oh wow,
Literally.
Oh.
Yeah.
yeah,
I remember seeing that when I was a kid. Like they had some old ones when I was a kid, like in a place.
Yeah.
Noah, will you mute yourself? I
Wait.
can hear you talking out loud.
yeah.
Stress induced. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, no,
Yeah, sorry.
like you know, like that came a long way from the punch cards and stuff. And Mom worked
Oh,
in a
yeah,
punch
she
card
worked for a punch
farm,
card,
so
yeah.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen those things before.
yeah.
Also, in 1976, the band The Cars played their first gig.
Ah,
How about that?
yeah,
I
Yeah.
love The Cars. They're such a cool band.
yeah.
That's why I thought was pretty cool. We do have a tennis thing if you want to read it. I don't know.
Well, there's
if anyone
another
wants-
76 here. That TV soap
the
Somerset
soap-
ended their 6-year run. So,
I've never even heard of it.
haven't either. But then in 77, here's one hell of a name. This reminds me of the Key and Peele East-West Bowl. Amir Shikad Jabir Ahmed Al-Jabbar Al-Shaban became the leader of Kuwait. That's a mouthful.
That's a long.
I know. Like,
And he just fell into the well. You gotta tell his parents that that guy just fell into the well. It's gonna be a little.
oh my god, Amir Shikad Jabir Ahmed Al-Jabbar Al-Shaban fell into a well.
I
What? Like,
I don't know. Have you, Papa Dukes? Have you ever heard the story of the Ricky Tikki Tembo, Noah Rambo, Charlie Ruchi, Perry Pembo has fallen into a well?
Jesus.
Story?
Wow. No.
Yeah, that's the whole name of the thing. It's a story about how like the first sons of an Asian family had really long, extravagant names, and then the second son would have just a simple one like Chan or something like. Well, this is actually a real story. I remember
believe you.
hearing in elementary school. Anyways, but yeah, that's the whole thing of the
Yep.
ridiculousness of really long names, and if they're in trouble, you can't just call them by one name. You have to say their entire name.
Yeah. 1977, Donald Woods, a banned anti-apartheid white editor, fled South Africa.
Yeah,
South
I was gonna
Africa.
say you had to read that one. That
Yeah,
was
no, that was-
crazy.
that was
I'm
on
like,
there.
oh good lord.
But then
Hey, do you
while
want to
that
read
was
the?
going
Do you want to
on,
read the next subject?
yeah, do you want to read it? Or do you want me to?
I think it'd be funny
Well,
if you
Noah,
did it.
Noah
Wanna
can't
try
really read that loud because of his living
gotta be
condition.
quiet.
Yeah, no. So I
No,
Yeah.
I can do it. It's
Go
easy
for
to
it.
grab.
You want to do it?
77?
1977.
I need to hear you.
I'd like him to. Yeah, go for it, Noah.
Yeah,
77
Emblem.
Kenyan.
I see it. In 1977, Kenyan writer Noguchi, I think,
Nu-
in Wa Nyong'o,
Nguyen?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
I don't know,
Do we,
is imprisoned for co-writing a play critical of the Kenyan government.
That's not
Uh-oh.
good.
Yeah.
That's-
No, it's
that's gonna
not.
put him in a
Like I thought that was
danger zone.
important
Yeah.
to read.
Highway to the danger zone.
Dude, oh my god, a lot's going on in 77. Even Ted Bundy escapes
Yeah.
from jail in Colorado. Holy
Yeah.
buckets.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Like you have
Well, Alice just stole one from Noah, so let's move on to 78 Magic Show. Noah, go for it.
Oh, I love magic shows.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
stuff.
You wanted me to put this in there, so go for it. Yeah.
This is definitely
Okay.
yours then.
Oh yeah, that's right. In 1978, a magic show closes at Cork Theater in New York City after 1,859 performances.
That's a lot.
That's a
It was the
lot.
biggest
Yeah.
call of magic show like
365 a
was.
year, so man.
Yeah.
holy buckets. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
There's
A lot
another
of
here
runs.
in 78, Taiwan. Here we go. I was talking with you earlier
Yeah.
about this. Noah?
Oh yeah, but in 1978, Taiwan's final day of diplomatic relations with the United States is. Wait, doesn't say what day it was. Okay, whatever.
Today.
the final day.
It's today.
Final
It
day.
was
Oh, what am I?
December 31st.
I am sorry. I'm a little lost right now. Give me a break.
Today.
Give me a break.
It's on
What's
this day.
what's the main
Dude,
premise of the
Nobody here
show?
is giving you a break.
No.
No
Today-
way.
Hey,
because
Hey, we ain't
the
Kit
show's
Kat,
called
okay? So
Today
Read it
in
again,
history.
though. Taiwan's final day.
a little bit.
Oh, God bless. Here, Noah,
So
Noah,
damn blurry.
Damn
Noah,
it.
here.
Yes.
Xander, yep.
yeah,
We're giving you hearts.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. I didn't realize that because I'm a little stressed out. My mind's somewhere else.
Well, you
right
got
now.
another
What?
78 right after that, actually. You want to take the Runaways band real quick?
Yeah,
Ooh, the
me or him?
Runaways.
You,
Me or
Noah.
her, I mean. Okay, so in 1970,
Him?
the Runaways band last ever concert at the Cow Palace in Daly City, California occurred.
Never heard of
Cow Palace?
Cow Palace, yeah.
That's up in up
Okay,
north,
Cow
San
Palace.
Francisco.
Yeah.
It's in
Noah,
California.
Did you just misgender me as him?
Alice, you have a penis, okay? Come on. So,
No, I don't. It's
Wow.
imaginary, man.
Yeah.
How did this go
Man,
to an
like
X-rated
you.
all of a sudden?
it went south in more ways than one. So, anyway, moving on up to
Yeah.
1978 as well, we have the Winterland Ballroom in San Francisco, California, closed after 556 concerts. The final show was the Grateful Dead, New Riders of the Purple Stage, and the Blues Brothers. Program lasted for over 8 hours, with the Grateful Dead playing for nearly 6 of them.
Whoa.
Concert broadcast on local PBS TV station KQED and simulcast by radio station KSAN FM. After the show, the crowd was treated to
Yes.
a hot buffet-style breakfast. That is great.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Deadheads are crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Deadheads are crazy.
Xander, I gotta.
Yes, it is.
Dude, I know, dude. I gotta take the next one. I got my Lady Dead.
Go for
Lady
it.
Death.
Well, time out.
Did they-
Hold on. Whoa. This is about Jewish people. Noah's Jewish. Like, why are you taking this from him? Like what kind? Are you taking something away from a Jew? What the hell are you doing, Alice?
Oh my god.
Well, I am Lady Death, so
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean.
come on.
Yeah, but he's Jewish.
Wait a minute. We're talking about.
So
You're funny.
I'm
Wait a
Lady,
minute,
I'm
whoa.
I'm Lady Death. Who do you think was
Jewish, you go,
responsible?
wait a minute.
Never
And
mind,
I'm part
gonna
German.
stop right
Uh-oh.
there. Dude, I'm the
You
Grim
can't see it,
Reaper.
but the loon is walking out. He can't handle.
Dude, I am the Grim Reaper, man. Who do you think kills all these people?
Oh, we're talking
just go,
about a
boop.
Jewish story.
Oh man, she
Bad
poops my
timing.
snoot every time she sees me now.
I'm-
Here.
boop.
Here.
Oh,
E.T. phone home.
Okay,
Ouch.
somebody
Okay,
read
but-
this. 1980.
Ouch.
Somebody take this.
In 1980, a Jewish hotel in Nairobi, Kenya, is bombed for killing 18. Why am I
Right.
reading this one?
Because
I don't
you
know.
just
Because
read
you're
it.
Jewish,
So, yeah.
apparently.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Because
okay.
you're Jewish. It's like how it's like how we sometimes make Sohan read Civil War stuff
It's kind of irrelevant to the story.
when he's on the
Well,
show.
I
Yeah,
mean,
my-
they're trying
this
to.
is a nice
it's-
jacket I
It's
just
part
got.
of the Jews are always the victims narrative. So
I
you know.
counted, actually.
So
Weird that that's part of the story.
You're gonna get a strike for saying that.
you know what? After what happened
you
to Mighty
repeat that
Meat, I don't
now?
care. You know, like. So.
Wait, can you repeat what it is you just said?
Nope.
No,
I'm kidding,
anyway,
I-
we have
I-
another 80 here. After being struck by an orange thrown from the crowd, West Indian fast bowler Sylvester Clark knocked out a spectator with a brick during fourth test against Pakistan in Multan. What the fuck?
That's very bizarre and absurd.
Oh, pardon me. Oh. I hope the mic didn't pick that up.
was a brick.
I have no idea why what was said. I can't say.
Freaking orange.
So
Oh,
somebody threw an orange at him, and then he just threw a brick at
It
somebody.
is Jewish.
This is like, yeah, okay, so someone throws an orange at it. No, I'm sorry, you got. I got that backwards. I'm
makes
sorry.
Story irrelevant.
Wait,
you know?
wait. Speaking of views, I just turned this into a gas chamber.
That's gotta go in like the oddities of crazy.
The loon
like,
is
news.
laughing again. He's
Hi. 1 second.
the loon.
Hi.
The loon can't handle this. He is MIA now.
Just
Wait,
checking
he's
on
coming
me?
back. Here he comes.
Alright.
Okay, please move on.
Alice, you want to take
Respectful
this Bruce Springsteen one,
Can't go
1980?
wrong with that.
Yeah,
Just can't go
yeah,
wrong with
speaking
Oh my god,
well,
that felt great
in
though.
1980, in 1980, Bruce Springsteen was struck by an orange.
it. Damn gas chamber.
Okay, everybody. Okay, let's take a breath. Calm down.
Goose rubber.
Goose fraba. Okay, Alice, let's continue on 1980.
Okay, yep.
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce, Bruce Springsteen and the East Street Band's the River Tour, concert at Nassau Coliseum in Uniondale, New York, clocks in at almost 4 hours.
Wow. That's pretty good.
It was abruptly ended when he was struck by an orb.
And then the other guy got hit by a brick. Like, what the fuck?
Hit with a
What's it
brick.
called when
Imagine
you-
that.
You're attacked and you attack them back and you're trying
Retaliation?
to make it equal retaliation. That's not equal retaliation.
No, we gotta be even. So,
Maybe an apple to an orange.
You like how I
Hard to
ended that?
compare, though.
well, yeah.
Sorry, that's
She's lost it. Poor Noah just said there, I'm around crazy.
She's lost it. Are you implying she had it to begin with?
I'm not talking. Did I say that?
No.
yeah. Oh my
Okay,
god.
good. I was
Alice is
thinking.
just losing her mind.
I never said that. That's good.
No,
that you
we
did.
know you did.
I know.
Anyway, 1981, CNN headline news cable TV channel debuted in the U.S.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody thought he was crazy.
Yeah.
You can't do it. What are you going to put
Oh,
on the
yeah,
news for 12 hours?
Ted Turner.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
No.
He thought he was nuts.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
Did you see the 1981 Netherlands unemployment stands at a record of 475,000?
We were going to get to that, actually. Before that, I was
Holy
going to talk about this. Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings became the head of Ghana and suspended the Constitution at that same time.
That's not good.
So, well, the 475,000 unemployed ain't good either. So,
But out of how many?
I
A
know.
population
well,
of what?
well, the Netherlands. How it's
Yeah.
Hold on a
Higher.
second,
It's
1981.
not a big
Netherlands,
country.
I don't want
population,
to do this. It's share screen.
1981.
If they had a
Screen
billion,
sharing.
it wouldn't be much.
14.25 million in 1981. So
They lost a quarter.
almost half.
Oh
quarter.
shit.
Almost
A half a million.
a half a million out of
Okay.
14. So
So yeah,
yeah,
that's a big number.
Yeah,
that's
a lot though
yeah,
for a country that size.
yeah. And in 1982, Alice, why don't you take 1982 CBS?
CBS Mystery Theater final episode on radio after on the radio after 8 years. of
Now,
airing.
would that be any relations to Mystery Science Theater? Okay.
No, Mystery Science Theater 3000 didn't start until like I think 87 or something like that.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, was it?
Theater is a radio, right?
Yeah, it's a radio, but
And
would
it
it have
goes
any
on-
conjunction? Would it have any correlation? Is it made by the same people? You know.
Well, let's look it up. So why don't you check and
Well, we
see,
don't have the
like,
time to look it up. We're already half hour over our hour, so we just got to keep
Oh,
going.
I
so-
know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll find out here. And
But you got another. Well, we got two more 82s. TV soap, and
yeah, we had the TV soap.
NBC
Doctors
Radio,
Friends
actually.
After,
NBC
yeah, we
Radio
have the
first.
NBC. So all the 82s here, it's actually all entertainment stuff here.
Yeah.
So the NBC Radio cancels almost all of its network daily features. Holy buckets.
Wow.
I wonder what was going on then.
So thus the TV soap, also in '82, the TV soap opera Doctors ends after 19 years of running.
I wonder if they were on
Wow.
NBC. Actually, no.
I would imagine.
No. NBC Radio. This is TV
Oh,
soap.
radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is different.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a radio. Yeah. So,
Okay.
but
Apparently they
also
were
it just
financial
looks like a lot of.
trouble. They had
Well,
things
if
I
they're
guess-
NBC as well, so
Yeah.
Well, it also makes sense because it's the end of the year, and so some things just don't get re-added. So
yeah.
But all their data.
You know,
stuff, that's
Yeah,
they're
Almost
basically,
all.
essentially,
Almost
basically all these contracts are up.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
We also have in '83, we have the first African American New York Police Commissioner. Benjamin Ward appointed first African American New York City Police Commissioner by Mayor Ed Koch.
That's
kinda cool.
Koch. Mayor Koch. He
yeah.
was-
Koch.
He was crazy.
Koch.
Now, see, here's the thing. Like, once again, you say African American. To me, that doesn't mean black because Elon Musk is an African American and he's whiter than chalk.
Yeah.
So,
He's African. Well, he's African and he's American. But you're just
That's a good
you're
one.
just a black.
I have
don't
more of
like
a
me
tan
to-
than that guy,
Right.
And I'm always indoors.
1 second. Hang on, Eric.
Okay. What else do we got here? 1983, Brunei gained a complete independence from Britain. All right, let's have a cheer for
Hey.
Brunei.
Finger
Right.
snaps, finger snaps, finger snaps, finger
And
snaps.
going from something cool to something not so cool in 83 as well, Nigeria's National Assembly dissolved after a military coup. Uh-oh. That's not
Yep,
good.
here we go. And that segues right into the next
Yeah,
one.
right here. President Sagari of Nigeria was overthrown in a military coup, and Major General Muhammadu Buhari was installed as head of state. Oh, I want
Wow.
that hat.
Hey,
That hat.
hey. My
He was
birth
a
year right here,
Loveless
1984. Def Leppard's drummer Rick Allen loses his arm in a car crash, but he still
Yee.
plays with one.
Yeah.
Def Leppard, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't give up.
No. Yeah. Like.
Oh.
No. You got another. Why don't you take? Actually, no, we're not in '84. We're in '87.
Apparently,
88.
wait,
Nope. I
Oh.
got another 1984 one.
Oh
Give me a
wait,
second.
you
here.
are 84. That's right. We, my brain is
yep.
not working. New York
Give me one
City
second.
and U.S. So two more 84.
Yes, I know. Well, so we have actually, give me 1 second. We have New York City subway gunman Bernard Gates surrenders police in New Hampshire.
All right.
Huh.
Also in 1984, we have Test cricket debut of Muhammad Azharuddin, England at Calcutta.
I know you read that just to
Cricket, thanks.
poke at the loon here.
And then 1984, the U.S. leaves UNESCO.
Yep. We've been speaking about that for the past couple of days, actually.
Yeah.
They threatened to it, and then they're doing it, and now they did. So,
UNESCO. Every time I hear
UNESCO, I heard about that.
United Nations Education, Sciences, something, Cultural Organization, something like that. We went over this yesterday.
you know,
Yeah, we
every
did.
time I hear UNESCO, I want to say Nabisco.
Huh.
Kind of like Nabisco, but
Omega
Yeah, that's what you
Mars.
just said. Yeah.
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 Lady
I'd
Death,
rather-
86. Go for it.
Ooh, 86. Here we go. We got. Oh yes, we got the DuPont Plaza Hotel fire in San Juan, Puerto Rico, kills 97 people.
Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
this one's really cool. You're gonna like this one, Xander. You should read the next 86 right here.
80s. Actually, let's give
Didn't we-
Noah a
didn't we-
turn. You want to read the Russian 86,
Yeah.
Noah?
Yeah, but didn't we already look that one
No,
up?
this is a different one.
This is a
Okay.
different one.
Okay, so in 1986, Russian Tu-144 flies for the first time faster than sound. So at
Let's
Mach
take a
speed,
look at this
basically.
bird here. Wait a minute, you're right, Noah. This is the same plane. I was wrong.
It's basically
The same one.
It's the same plane.
How
So
come it
this
was
is the
on there
first
for two
time
different-
It actually flew faster than sound. Okay.
Got it.
so it actually went
But
faster.
how long ago was that?
Same year.
I don't
It was
know.
like in the 60s, I think.
So it took them 20 years to well, that's
Go
Russia,
faster
so of
than the
course.
speed of sound.
So-
20 years to go faster
Huh.
than Mach speed, okay.
At
Wow.
1988, the Fog Bowl, a heavy, dense fog, rolled over Soldier
speed.
Field in Chicago during second quarter of the Bears versus the Eagles
Bears.
NFC divisional playoff game. Cuts visibility to 50-20 yards. Bears win 20-12. Huh.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Look at
Dude, the
that.
Fog
Can you
Bowl.
imagine
You guys-
playing football in that?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Dude,
crazy.
can you let me read this next one, please?
Yes, of course.
Oh, 1988. Pittsburgh Penguins NHL center Mario Lemieux counts for all of his team's goals and Penguins' 8-6 win over the New Jersey
Jeez.
Devils. Famously scores 5 goals, each in a different way: even strength, power play, shorthanded, penalty shot, and empty net. Also 3 assists.
Wow. Huh.
Dude, yeah, this is why I love Mario Lemieux. He's one of my favorite players of all time. That's
Yeah,
why
well,
I have respect for the Penguins, not because of Sidney Crosby. Hey, has anyone been making any comments lately?
No, I've been looking. The last comment
Okay.
was from Pete's about NASCAR. That was a while ago.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
You want to take this other one, 89, Me and My Girl?
I'll
Me
do it.
and my girl closes at the Marquis
mind.
Theater in New York City after 1420. 1420.
1/420? Oh, is it time
One-
for weed, huh? So,
Give me 1 second here.
so while you're doing that, I'm gonna go on 1990. Noah, actually, let's give you back another couple of turns here. Iraq.
That's when Iraq begins a military draft of 17-year-olds. What?
Aye.
They did that?
Yeah,
1990. Wow.
yeah. This was right before Desert Storm. Like, wasn't Desert
Right
Storm
before
in like
Desert
early
Storm.
90s or something? Yeah. So
I
Yeah.
believe
they're bolstering their forces for the upcoming invasion.
Yeah.
Oh, see, when was Desert Storm? Let's see here.
I don't know.
Let's see here. The
Ooh,
Gulf War.
1990.
August 2nd, 1990 to January 16th, 1991, the Gulf War.
So it was
Operation Desert.
1990.
Yeah, well, that's Desert Shield. But then
Oh,
there's
Desert
also
Shield, not Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Well, no, they combined. Desert Shield was when we were protecting, Saudi Arabia and all that stuff. It was our buffer, and then the Desert Storm was the invasion. But they were like
Yeah,
one
Desert
happened
Storm was the
before the
invasion,
other,
yeah.
but they were both connected. So
Yeah, they're
Dude,
all part of the Gulf War.
He's got to do the next one because this is like one of my favorite.
Yes, I
channels
love
on
this channel
cable
too.
TV.
Go for it, Noah.
Come on, Noah, take
No.
it, take it.
No, what?
1990.
No, what?
All right,
No,
all right.
what? No, what?
In
No, what?
1990, Sci-Fi Channel on cable begins transmitting to TV.
I love that channel.
Yeah, that's a great channel.
Sci-Fi, but this isn't SYFY. This
Yeah, they
is
changed it
SCI-FI.
eventually. Yeah, to sci-fi.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they
did.
changed
Yeah.
the way
It
it
was
was
the same
spelled, yeah.
channel. Oh.
Yeah, same channel. They just
Yeah.
rebranded, but it stands for science
Oh.
fiction, and like that back in the day, that's
Yeah.
when I was like, you know, that's like they were the place to go to for like B sci-fi movies and all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like
Dude,
they
you had
basically
Farscape on there. You
Yeah,
had,
like, they
you-
led
you
up to
had,
Sharknado and all that stuff. House Shark, Velocipaster, you know, like all that would be on sci-fi if it was still around.
It
today.
would have been if it was.
Yeah.
Well, sci-fi's still around, just a lot different now. But
Yeah.
like also like when Comedy Central ditched Mystery Science Theater 3000, Mystery Science Theater 3000 went to the Sci-Fi Network.
Ah,
So that's where you were able to watch it then.
Yeah.
I think that Farscape was on there, and then was it Firefly
oh, was
on
Farscape the
Sci-Fi?
one with like the living ship?
Yep,
Okay, I
I
remember.
love
now.
that show, dude. You should watch that.
I've seen
show
it. I've
series
seen some
sometime.
episodes of Farscape. Like that one
Oh,
guy
dude,
with the
it's such a
crazy beard,
good-
always about honor. I gotta do honor. You know.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, that show's so great.
It's great.
Underrated.
Yeah.
I don't
we
think I've
gotta
ever
watch
seen
that
it
too.
before.
Oh
We
my
gotta
God, no,
watch
you'll
it.
love
No, it's sci-fi. I loved it. You'll love it. You know, like
Wait,
Oh,
send
yeah,
me
it's
the name.
great.
Send me the name of it later, and I'll look at it.
The Leviathan is the
Farscape.
name of the Farscape. Yeah, it's
Farscape?
the
Farscape.
Leviathan is the name of the ship.
I mean the Leviathan, not the Leviathan.
the Leviathan. Yeah,
Leviathan.
Farscape. This
Oh,
here.
oh, you did say that. Okay.
Yeah.
I've
Oh
never
yeah,
heard of that.
right. He looks
Right.
like a space Viking. That's right. So.
That's
Dude,
interesting.
where's the plant lady? She's not in that picture.
I think I need to go now, guys. We're gonna leave in
Okay,
like 5
see you,
minutes. I have to
Noah.
go to the
Take it
bathroom.
easy.
Yeah,
Yep,
the
take
plant
care,
lady.
Noah. Happy New Year, buddy.
There's the
Happy
plant
New
lady
Year.
right here. She was
Yeah,
the
it's
pilot of
tomorrow.
the ship right
No,
there.
that's not the that's not the plant lady. She was bald and she was blue.
Well, there's a blue
She's
lady
actually-
here, but she's not bald.
No, that's silver. That's a silver lady.
Oh wait,
she's
there's
somewhere in there.
another blue lady right here.
Yep, that's
Okay.
her.
All right.
Yeah. She eventually dies in the show, but
Oh,
sadly.
don't tell me that. Oh well.
It's not a big
anyway,
deal. She's in the show for a long time, so.
Yeah. Anyway, we also have 1990. United Somali Congress seized presidential palace. Uh-oh. We all know about Somalia with their pirates and all that stuff. So.
I just watched Black Hawk Down again not too long ago.
Huh.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
The
1991.
book is better though.
1991, CNN. Oh wait. CPN, the Communist Party of Netherlands, last day of existence. So.
Ooh.
So all right, cool. Their last day, great.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me.
So they dissolved officially.
Yeah, let me cheer for that. Hell yeah.
Finger snaps, finger snaps, finger snaps.
And then here's something really interesting. Also in 1991, J. Donald Crump resigned as CFL commissioner.
Yeah.
So instead of Donald J. Trump, J. Donald Crump.
I didn't know that.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
You know? So
Dude, freaking Barbara Streisand. I hate that woman. Well, I don't hate her.
I was just gonna say,
strongly
Alice, it's
dislike her.
actually your turn now. So
I know. That's why I was saying. Well, 1993, Barbara Streisand. Hey, let me get better.
Barbra Streisand performs her first public concert 20 years before the sellout grows of over 25,000 at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
it kind of
sound about
sounds
right.
like you're a telephone switch operator, like Mrs. Johnson, your call from Cincinnati is coming.
Your call from Cincinnati is in, Mr. Johnson.
Oh my God, that's really good.
I'll plug you through.
Wow.
Plugging you through. Thank you, sir.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
I guess I now know a talent. I can be a switch operator.
But would you be a smooth operator?
Oh, boo.
No, what I would be is a boom operator. Just a boom operator. You like how I have my hands up holding the
Yeah,
boom?
I know exactly what you're doing. Dude, and when I was taking video classes in college, I was a boom operator a couple times. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you like that one?
Yeah.
I like to change certain words up in certain
Yeah,
songs, and
yeah.
that was like obviously the perfect switcheroo. I
Alice,
love how your dad just lost it there.
We have another 94 here, Snowless.
Oh, yeah.
What
But
kind
it's
of a noise was
Maryland.
that?
Who cares? But it's Baltimore. No, it's Baltimore. Just kidding. Baltimore, Maryland has the first snowless December
Wow.
in 1994.
Huh.
Shouldn't it be January?
That's
1?
unfortunate.
I mean, they're not official till it's just 12 midnight. So they're jumping
Yeah, just
the
for
gun
the, so
by
far for
a
the
few
year.
hours.
Well, for the whole month of December that year. They
Yeah.
just never got any snow.
Hmm.
We got like a little snow, but it didn't last. It was gone like an hour after it fell.
Yeah.
Having Our Say closes at the Booth Theater in New York City in '95 after only 308 performances.
You missed another 94 though. Anti.
Dude. Oh yes, this is one I always forgot about this. Oh yes, the 1994, the anti-apartheid group in the Netherlands, AABN, disbands.
Huh.
That has to go with that radio show or whatever.
There we
it was.
go.
What?
In the Netherlands, the radio show?
No, this is
disappeared?
apartheid.
Oh,
Anti-apartheid.
okay.
This is something to do with South Africa.
okay.
Oh, dude, the last 94 is
the
really
Netherlands,
good
though.
too.
Hmm.
I just
Yeah.
realized
Apartheid
this.
group of Netherlands.
Of Netherlands. So.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you know that in 1994 also this?
Well, no,
this
no, no.
year,
Okay, hold on a second. Let me. Okay, well, Alice, hold that thought. No, the loon is struggling with this. Okay, so you know what apartheid was in
Of
South
course,
Africa.
of course.
This is an anti-apartheid group in the Netherlands in Europe.
Right.
And
It's
as
there.
we know,
Okay.
like South Africa, like there's there's in a lot of other places in Africa, there's a lot of European connections.
Right, right.
So like this is like a group formed in Europe about something political in Africa, and this is their group disbanded.
Gotcha.
So
yeah.
it's political.
Okay.
So anyway, Alice, what were you saying?
Dude, today in 1994, All Together was skipped in Kiribati as the Phoenix Islands and Lime Islands changed time zones from UTC 11 to UTC plus 13 and UTC 10 to UTC plus 14, respectively.
Huh.
So so today in 94,
Yeah.
the Kiribati and the Phoenix Islands did not, December 31st did not exist.
Yeah. They skipped the date
They just
altogether.
skipped it all together.
No.
Yep.
Wow.
No New Year's. Do not pass go. Do not
collect your $200.
Go straight to jail.
It's weird.
Now I'm going to take
Only
this
to be
next one
released next
here.
morning.
I'm going to take this next one here, and I'm pretty sure this is near and dear to your heart as well. But this hurt me when I saw it last night. 1995, cartoonist Bill Watterson ended his Calvin and Hobbes comic strip after 10 years, believing he had achieved all he could in the medium. That is sad. I love that comic strip. Calvin and
Calvin
Hobbes,
and Hobbes was
great
the
comic.
shit.
So,
Yeah,
And
I
then-
love Calvin and Hobbes.
yep. And then 1997, 72-year-old Marv Levy retired as coach of the NFL Buffalo Bills after 12 seasons, including 4 consecutive losing Super Bowl appearances. Okay, yeah, I guess it's time to hang up the hat. So, yeah. But then we also have 1997 as well. Buffalo's Czech NHL goalie. Oh, Alice, it's yours. It's NHL. Take it.
Buffalo's Czech NHL goalie Dominik Hasek stops 36 shots for his 27th career shutout in Sabres' 3-0 win over Ottawa Senators. The 6th shutout in month of December, first since George Hainsworth from 1928 to 29 to achieve the feat.
Huh.
So he basically had 6 shutouts in a month,
Month of
Wow.
December. Yeah, that's a lot.
and
Yeah.
he stopped 36 shots
That's pretty good.
in one game.
Hmm.
Yeah,
They were
this guy,
peppering.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dominic, like he's like one of the Patrick Waugh out there. Patrick, but like when you look at Patrick Waugh's name, it does not look like how you pronounce it, how it's spelled. So how you pronounce it is different. Yeah.
Patrick
Patrick
Waz,
Wozniak.
like Wozniak.
No, it doesn't even start with a W. Just
Really?
trust me. Don't go down that rabbit hole right now.
Anyway,
Actually,
1997
I'll go.
as well. Intel cut price of Pentium 2 233 MHz from $401 to $268. That's pretty good.
It's a huge cut.
Yeah, yeah. And while that was going on, Microsoft bought Hotmail email service for $400 million and relaunched it as MSN Hotmail. Wow.
Okay. Now I have the answer for you. Now you remember. It's pretty funny. So Patrick Waz, how you say it to how it's spelled. His last name is spelled R-O-Y.
What?
Yep, Roy. It's actually, but it's pronounced Wah.
Huh.
Fuck,
Pat-
it's a Shaqua thing. I think.
Patrick Wah! No.
Yeah, but spelled R-O-Y.
Huh.
I'll be darned.
Everyone thinks Patrick Roy, but it's Patrick Wah.
Yeah. And we also have Alice, take 97, more Swedes. This is a Lady Death article if there ever was one.
1997, you say?
Yep.
Oh, which one? Okay, we got that one.
More Swedes.
More Swedes. Oh, yep. 1997. More Swedes died than were born in 1997. First time since 1809.
Wow. Wow.
So
that's
more
negative.
people died in Sweden than
They were born. Yeah.
That year.
That's a
Oh, that's
deficit.
unfortunate.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they're
no
still on
shit.
a down trajectory,
No idea.
population.
Hey, we got a defector here in 97 as
Yeah,
well.
you do.
Orlando Fernandez, half brother of pitcher Liban, defects from Cuba.
All right.
That's good for him.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
for him.
And right after that, wrap up 97.
Yeah, we might as well. We have a South African and U.S. surgeon separate Zambian Siamese twins joined at the head.
Whoa.
Whew.
Wow.
It's a hard one.
I remember
At least they can actually probably make a skull and like a metal whatever.
Yeah.
We'll have to
plate.
look that up in the peanut, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of gnarly. We can bring that up in the spectacular
Yeah.
thing. Uh-oh, I hear Magnetics laughing again. He's giggling.
1998 exchange rates between the euro and legacy currencies in the eurozone became fixed. So because they're transference from everybody's individual currencies to the universal euro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, everybody's thing. Yeah. I remember.
And
when I
while
started
that was
talking
going
about
on,
that.
U.S. movie box office hit a record $6.24 billion for the year. Holy crap! That's a lot of money.
Yeesh.
Oh,
Crickety crack in 8099. Look at we
yeah,
got
we have
here.
good old long face here. 1999, Boris Yeltsin resigned as president of Russia, leaving Prime Minister Vladimir Putin as acting president.
Uh-huh.
Well, yep.
There we go.
And 99, control of Panama Canal reverted to Panama. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think the U.S. still has jurisdiction of the waters, because they have the Panama has jurisdiction of the land, but the water is different. There's something like that. It's
I
like
guess
a
the
Yeah,
question
like
is who operates
the Army
the canal.
Corps, like the Navy, like
I
the
believe
whatever
it's the Panamanians.
engineers.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's some weird. We've looked into this before, but we just probably forgot.
yeah, we're almost approaching our second hour here. So Alice, do you
Yeah,
want
we
to take a
better hurry up.
2004?
Yeah, I'll take a 2004. You're talking about the only 2004. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Official opening of Taipei 101, then the tallest skyscraper in the world, at the height of 509 meters, also would be like 1,670 feet.
Yep.
If I know that building, I don't even have to look it up. I know
Yeah,
exactly
no,
which one it
we
is.
saw it last year. Like we
Yep.
talked about that.
Yes, we did.
So
Yes, we did.
yep.
It was in the Oracular Spectacular. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, that's the name of an album. I'm sorry.
2006.
2006, we got the final contest at the old Lansdowne Road Stadium in Dublin. Is a rugby match with Leinster beating Ulster 20-12 in a Celtic League game. Ooh.
Huh.
Ooh, here we go. We got 2007 here. Baco Fire. 7 people injured when a fire raised several fireworks stores in the multiplicity of Baco Bulacan in the Philippines. So
Municipality.
fireworks went off. Municipality. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the Philippines apparently there was a little firework issue.
Oh.
Ooh, 2014, 36 die and 47 are wounded during a stampede of New Year revelers on Shanghai's Bund riverfront.
Well, you missed one here. 2007, the massive Big Dig construction project in Boston, Massachusetts, ended.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah, I did miss that.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry, I thought that was
remember
part of
that.
an
The Big
advertisement.
Dig, yeah.
That was for the subway or something.
Yeah.
Well, no, like right here on my phone, it shows this advertisement. For a second, I thought it was part of the advertisement.
Oh, huh. Yeah,
I missed
advertisements are just way too
I know.
much.
Well, on my phone,
Like,
it's like on my phone,
yeah.
it pops up. If I'm on it on my computer, I don't get those.
Yeah.
So I have the banner.
Well, that's why I said, the internet on your phone is different than the internet on your computer, and not just because of the different
Absolutely.
UI layouts, but it actually gives you different information, gives you different threads, different comments, different like to dislike ratios on YouTube videos and stuff. It's really weird.
Oh Jesus!
know.
Oh Lord!
2014, though, Beji Cade Essebsi was sworn in as Tunisia's first ever freely elected president. Look at that face. He's like, hell yeah. Like,
Get it?
Yeah, like holding back
Hungry.
tears. Like here, let me do a cheer for you there, buddy. Here we go.
Freely elected.
And
That's how I was going to do.
2015, Alice, if you want to take this one, this is a nasty one, but this is a Lady Death, so yeah.
Yep. 2015, U.S. law enforcement kills 1,134 in 2015. Young black men 9 times more likely to be victims.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain why, So it's not because of prejudice or anything. It's because crime statistics.
There's a whole getting cool.
So,
yeah, crime statistics.
I mean,
stuff like that. With
yeah.
That's for the year.
It's still,
yeah.
it's still not good.
Yeah, well, like,
But,
if anybody wants to come at us for crime statistics, blah blah blah. Well, Elon Musk did a tweet, so go after the bigger people. Leave us alone.
Yeah, well, also you want to see how many. Let's see how many. It's a lot more for how many white people were killed by law enforcement too, though.
Well, yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Well,
they're saying they're just putting in one thing. They're not telling you how many white people actually died.
That's why I said this source is leftist, and they're pushing their ideologies, putting politics into history, So it's crap. Anyway, moving on up to 2016, Chris O'Philly was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire (CBE) in the 2017 New Year honors for services to art. That's interesting. Commander of the Order of the British Empire. That sounds like a major thing. So,
dude, the blue 2017 one is pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's next on the list here. We have a ban on ivory trade in China came into effect. Yeah.
Oh, freaking yeah!
That doesn't mean that they're enforcing it though.
Well, that's
true.
Yeah, I got one here. 2017 bus crash at Biga near Molo in central Kenya kills at least 30 people.
Yikes! Yeah. So, but right after that, another 2017.
Do you want to take it or you want me to?
Well, you started your turn. Go for it.
Oh, no, you take this one.
No,
I want
Alice,
to do
go
the
for
Lord.
it.
All right. The Cleveland Browns crashed to a 28-24 loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field to become the only second team in the NFL history to finish season with a 0-16 record.
Wow.
So I think that means they lost every game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
Wow,
happening. I
that's
was like,
painful.
oh my God, I felt so bad for them.
16.
Ah.
Yeah, jeez.
Quit.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's like, at least let them have one. But no, the Patriots gets to have an undefeated record, but then only to have the deflate gate happen.
I want you to take the next two 2017s, but I have a little mini rant after this first one here.
This one right here. I know why you want me to do this one.
Why?
Because it's so hard to remember.
Oh, well, that wasn't the reason, but it adds to it.
Oh, no,
so.
that's what I figured. So we have the Rajnikanth, right, entering politics. So in 2017, Indian movie star Rajnikanth announces he is entering politics.
Yeah, so, now, I don't know any other examples other than this one, but this means that as of at least this, 2017, the United States is no longer the only country that enlists actors in politics. Ronald Reagan, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I know there's been several others. Help me.
Well, Trump.
Oh,
Trump,
Ukraine also with Zelensky.
But we don't know if this guy won.
Well, it doesn't matter. The fact that an actor is now getting into politics,
Yeah.
because that was one of the lead things that countries made fun of the U.S. about. Oh, your country's so crap. You have actors in your House of State, or whatever.
Yeah.
Acting is just it's a career.
Yeah.
It's not. Just because you act doesn't mean you don't have knowledge of other things.
Yeah.
A lot of people acting is a second study to another major. A lot of music.
But I'm going by
Not slamming the people. The people that are
Oh my
running,
gosh.
slamming the
facts.
country for voting for someone they recognize.
Yeah,
as a movie star.
I'm kind of piggybacking off of the Back to the Future quote. Ronald Reagan, the actor.
Yeah.
Who's
the president?
Who's the vice president? Jimmy Dean or whatever the hell.
Yeah, whatever he says. Yeah.
I don't know. But Alice, why don't you take this next 2017? Feeling good on a Wednesday.
Just about to say that. Feeling good on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Lord. Yeah. So, yep. go and get some groceries. Feeling good on a Wednesday. So singer Lord called a bigot an ad in Washington Post after canceling show in Israel.
Wow.
Well, they don't really go on further for like where.
Well, right there. Oh, you're canceling a show in Israel? You must be anti-Semitic. Yeah. Like, why?
I was just
Why is
jumping to
everything
conclusions.
anti-Semitic? It's ridiculous.
Maybe she had to cancel it because like poor sales for the ticket. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
Who cares? It's just stupid pop culture crap.
I'm going to take these last two and then we'll wrap us up.
Hell
We're
yeah.
finally here.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
2018, Houston guard James Harden scored 43 points in Rocket 113-101 win over the Memphis Grizzlies. 4th straight NBA game with 40-plus points and 8th straight game with 35-plus. Joins Oscar Robertson as only player with at least 35 points and 5 assists in 8 straight games. All right.
He's playing for the
That's
Clippers.
a lot of points,
Harden is
dude.
playing for the Clippers.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of
finger or
points, man.
toenail? What kind of clippers? Or are they hedge? Well, there's a lot of clippers out there. Oh. And then last but not least, 2019, Iraqi militiamen and protesters breached the outer walls of the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad following U.S. airstrikes against Kataib Hezbollah, an Iranian-backed Iraqi militia, on December 29th, so a couple days ago. So, yeah. Alice, are you frozen? Oh, no, you're not.
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not. I was reading what
It's
you
just
were writing.
cold.
So it was like, I was reading it. I was just reading the last one, but we don't even gonna.
Now, Alice,
What?
do you?
What?
I implemented like what you wanted to add in at the end. Do you want me to read it, or do you want to?
No, you read it.
Okay.
You're a better speaker than I.
So it is up to you to find the artifacts of our history, but only if each individual reaches out for open-mindedness and a yearning to see outside of what you think you know, to grow and to find enlightenment. We have to find common grounds with those who see their opinions differently from your own and find a better way to be better than one another, to one another. And that concludes the show. Once again, please check the underbar in the description below for any links you may be interested in, including but not limited to all things Omni Coalition. We're not just here on Rumble or on YouTube. We are also on BitChute and Odyssey and a lot of various social media platforms and all that stuff. Just please check the underbar. The BitChute is not in the link tree, though, because they're suppressing that, as I showed Balloon yesterday. So, but anyway, for your dose of Passive Edge Daily, we stream almost every day at 11 in the morning Pacific Time, which is 12 noon Mountain, 1 Central, and 1 Eastern.
I think it's about 2 p.m.
Yep. We have other shows. We go beyond just this history show.
Yes, we do.
We also
Yes,
have the
we
Omni
do.
Coalition News Show every Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. The Edge of Disclosure, ThEoD, at 3 p.m. Pacific Time as well every Saturday. Kicking the Peanut, that's
my
coming
God,
up in actually about 2 hours here. And then, non-stream shows, the Omni Kitchen and iNosh, and we have other stuff going on and all this stuff. So, anyway, for our streaming schedule, if you're on the West, it's 11 to 3, all for thee. Mountain, 12 and 4, watch us for more. Central, 1 and 5 for the Contrive, and East, 2 and 6 for your fix. For all of you and
I
all of
got
us,
that
I am A.O. Xander.
We got Papa Dukes McGee over here. Come
Cold
on.
and blue.
And I am Who is Alice? Also known as Lady Death, among other things. Just
Yep.
don't call me late for dinner.
Yeah.
Big hearts for everybody.
Big hearts for
Happy
everyone.
New
Happy
Year.
New Year's. Yeah.
New
And let's not forget,
Have a
Noah
very
was in
blessed
here for a little
day.
while. Let's not
Yeah,
forget that.
he was.
And of course,
not shout
credit
out
towards
for
the
our
viewer. The viewer, thank you very much for watching us. I really appreciate that.
For our comment. We love the comments. Thank you very much. If anybody else ever starts watching us, please write comments below. We'll try to read them and see them, so we
Yeah.
can actually answer them. If you have any questions about something, or you actually have an answer to something, we can say it here on the show for you. We really appreciate you guys coming out here and watching us, and also we love you very much, and be safe out there tonight on New Year's Eve. Watch out for those crazies.
Drink
Like you said.
responsibly. Be responsible out there. There's no reason why you have to die. So,
Yep. And look left and right at every intersection, right, Xander?
yeah, left and right at every intersection. Rate 5 thumbs and subscribe. And until next time you see us, whenever that is, wherever that is,
We'll see
toodles.
you next year. We'll see you next year.
Yeah, we'll
except
see you.
around the
Oh,
peanut.
wait.
We'll see you-
Shenny just dropped in with a,
Woo!
Actually, hold on. Let me read these comments really quick. So Pete says, only thing I know about Panama is during military operations in the country, the Vulcan Air Defense System, VADS, was used as convoy defense for the first time first times and such. So one of the first times. And he goes on to say Ukraine needed an actor so the Dems could sell their money laundering scheme as some of the legitimate governments. Okay. And then Shenny's like, remember to like the stream. Yeah. Thank you, Shenny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you, Shenny.
Yeah.
Hey, look, we got a kitty cat.
Oh yeah.
That's Chocolate Bar.
All right.
He sounds like Squidward when he meows.
Meow. Oh, anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna end this stream here. So yeah.
Or a mobster. Or it might sound like a mobster. See?
Yeah.
But anyways, you guys have a very safe and wonderful evening tonight. Watch out for all those crazies on the road. Can't stop smacking me in the face with your tail.
Let me end this because I gotta eat and gotta get things. So yeah.